So, there we go. It's Monday! Yeah! Whoa, brilliant. Yeah. So, are you feeling like me? Let me explain how I'm feeling. We're compiling a list in the other, behind the glass, and Chris and I both have the same symptoms. Very tired, very tired. I mean, I slept very badly last night. I was woken up about 6 by the cat going mental. Just mental. She did this 2 days in a row now, and I really told her off. I didn't hit her, wouldn't do that, but I told her off. Just crawling over me, jumping on me, scratching the wall, because she wanted her breakfast. It's like, well, you get breakfast when I get up. You don't wake me up to get you breakfast, woman. So the cat was told off. So, very tired. But I've got a really bad headache. Chris and I have just both dosed ourselves up with Nurofen. Pale. Feel sick. Chris has got blurry eyes. It hurts me to see. I can't string a sentence together. I saw lovely Karen Mercer on the way in, who is the slightly potty travel lady. But she's lovely potty. You know, some people are irritating potty. She's lovely potty. And she said, how are you? And I said, I've got a really bad headache, Karen. Oh, do you want some Tiger Balm? She's into all all that guff. Tiger Balm, which is the stuff you sort of rub on your forehead and it kind of sort of burns a bit, but it gets rid of the headache. And it's very good. And I said, oh, is that the stuff that makes you smell? She went, yeah, it is. I said, I don't want it. I don't want to smell today. That was my excuse. I said, I don't want to smell today. She went, what? And I realised what I'd said didn't really make any sense. I just went, oh yeah, I don't want to smell today, Karen, thanks. I'm all right. And then sort of wandered away in a daze, like an idiot. Sophie Davison waved at me, although I kind of missed her wave, so I didn't wave back. I've got to send her an email apologising. Can we get Sophie on the phone? I feel I should apologise to her.
I can't be bothered.
Oh, man, this is what it's going to be like. So if you feel the same, come and join us. 0870 90 90 973. Now, I know you can't be bothered to pick up the phone and call us, but make the effort, because I cannot... Normally, I could do a whole show without callers if I needed to, just whittering on, chatting to myself. I can't do that today. My brain is not there. I've left it in the car, I think. I've left it in the car. So, we're going to kind of need you to do most of the show today. You can email as well, iain@lbc.co.uk. The emails are up and running. There we go. Right, OK. Fiona's in Bath, of all places.
Hello.
Hello, Fiona.
How are you? Well, I know how you are, you just said.
Oh, God, I feel a bit down. I feel so lethargic. It's awful.
Well, I did ring up for one reason, but now that you're talking about this tired business, I wondered, are you craving carbohydrates as well?
Am I what, sorry?
Craving carbohydrates.
I don't know what that means. Is that potatoes?
It means you want potatoes, sugar, stuff like that.
I had potatoes last night for my tea.
But do you want chocolate and stuff as well?
I'm not craving it. Do you know? In fact, no. I had a chunky Kit Kat at lunchtime. It nearly made me sick.
Because one thing you could try. I don't know if this would work.
Yes.
But if it is to do with the seasons, you could try a light box.
Oh, you think I'm sad?
You might be.
Yes.
If you suddenly started feeling like this recently, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But you could, because all you'd have to do is get the light box and you could stick it in front of you at work.
Does that light box stuff really work, though? This is when you get depressed because it's dark and you're not getting the sunlight, so you get a light box and it.
I don't know. Are you generally better in the summer?
No, I'm generally very lethargic all the time.
Right.
But today it's incredible.
Yeah.
Just, seriously, I could put my head down on this desk, I could fall asleep for an hour.
Are you getting proper rest? Are you working too hard or anything? Or?
I've not had a day off in 3 weeks now, I think, out loud.
Take care of yourself, because I got ME, and you don't want to end up like that.
No, but you don't get ME just by working hard, do you, though?
Well,
That's
no,
something...
but you can make it, if you're ill anyway, you can actually make it worse by working too much. If you don't listen to your body and you don't rest when you need to rest, you can actually make it worse. I mean, ME is a very complicated thing. It's not something you can't make yourself get it just by working too hard, I'm sure.
But I haven't had a day off for 3 weeks, and I'm working every day this week, including Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. So that's going to be, get this, London, I'm not going to have a day off for 5 weeks in total. That's insane.
Maybe your body's just telling you to have a rest. Maybe you're tired because your body's saying, right.
And how do I tell my diary that I need to have a rest?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you see, there's a thing.
I don't know. This is the price you pay.
You've got to pay them bills. You've got to, get them HD TVs and.
I know, but your body's very kind of. It can get quite tough on you if you don't behave yourself. I found.
Jeez,
I know. Sorry.
That's okay.
The thing I rang about. Though,
yes, Fiona. Sorry.
The reason I rang you is
Yes.
I wondered if you heard the psychic show the other night.
No, I did not hear the psychic show.
Because you were discussed.
I was disgusted.
You were discussed.
Oh, really? Oh, Becky and Chris?
Yes.
What were they saying?
Well, they were playing a clip of you saying that Becky was foxy.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Chris was teasing her mercilessly all night.
Uh-oh.
And she was getting very embarrassed.
Oh, no.
But it was very sweet.
Was it sweet?
It was sweet, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think you should listen to the podcast.
Oh, I will. Chris, can you get me the podcast of the psychic show from Friday?
Maybe.
Oh, he's worse than me.
There's a bit at the beginning, but there's also a bit near the end as well.
She didn't get annoyed, did she?
No, she was. I think you ought to listen to it because I think you ought to judge her reaction. Because she sounded to me like she was sort of going, oh no, stop, don't, oh no, but it was kind of like she quite liked it, really. I don't know.
Well, she loves it. She is foxy, but I don't want to, I don't want to lead her on or anything.
No, she said you've got a girlfriend, so she's like, he's got a girlfriend, I hardly know him, stop it.
There we go, you see, excellent stuff. But no, I shall check that out.
I just thought you might like to know.
Fiona, thank you for that. Little bit of my mate fancies you kind of thing. Thank you very much. 0870 9090 973. Roger's in Sidcup. Hello, Roger.
Hiya. There's a lot of this about Ian,
apparently so.
Yeah, I mean, I had a nice weekend.
Yes.
Friday night, I hid from Children in Need and caught up with several episodes of the new series of Lost.
Did you enjoy?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Exciting stuff.
That kept me happy. Then I had guests round on Sunday, so there was a bit of entertaining.
You had guests drowned?
No, they were round.
They were round. I think it was a guest drowned.
No,
I thought, wow, that's macabre.
No, if they make a habit of turning up, maybe they might end up being drowned. But
Yes, murder.
So didn't overdo it. It was the food and drink. Made sure that I had a fairly decent night's kit.
Yeah.
However, it just did not seem to work.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning feeling completely drained.
Yeah.
Couldn't focus. My muscles were tense. My mouth was dry. And I thought, this is a bad day to have a job interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so have you had the job interview?
Yes, I had it this morning.
How did it go?
Very, very difficult to say. I mean, it wasn't just a usual 30-minute job. I had to give a presentation to this particular board of directors for a company to say why they should employ me.
Oh, one of those sell yourself.
And I just wanted to say, look, do you mind if I have a nap and maybe some coffee? And, if I look cute when I'm sleeping, maybe that can be
it doesn't look good, though, does it? You go for a job interview and you have a dose. Though I've done that, and you never get the gig.
No.
I can't even string a flipping sentence together now. I've got 3.5 hours of this nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, I've been sort of racking the brains trying to think what I can do to sort of pep myself up. What a nice sort of homemade cure would be for this malady. I mean, maybe a sponge down with Tess Daily might help. Or
can I say well done? Congratulations on using the word malady. Good word. It doesn't get used very often. I'm going to start a band. I'm going to call them Malady.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And we're going to rock.
Oh, right.
Yes, Tess Daily. What is this whole Tess Daily fascination? We had this on Friday. Someone was phoning in, fantasising about Tess Daily and Sarah B. Oh, was that you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, you pervert! Let it go. She's not in. She's married to that fella, the lanky fella with the hair.
Oh, Vernon, what's his face?
She's married to him. Leave it.
Oh well, I mean,
Hey, this show got mentioned on Radio 2 at the weekend.
Really?
Dermot O'Leary mentioned us on his show on the weekend. Which is very nice of him. I texted into him because he was doing this thing about people you look like. And I said, all right, Dermot, it's Ian Lee. People think I look like Ralph Little, and someone asked my autograph thinking I was Marlon Dingle from Emmerdale. And he mentioned us on LBC. Now, we mention other radio stations on here. I don't think it really matters. But on Radio 2, surely that's a big no-no, isn't it? He's going to get in trouble for that.
Well, it's sort of like pandering to the competition, isn't it? I mean, I would have thought he'll probably get a most robust and firm slap across the back of the leg.
What would be brilliant is if he got the sack and then I got his job. Well, that would be everyone would be happy then, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's a win-win situation for your good self.
He's a good lad. Well, Roger, listen, if you do think of any cure for your malady, will you let us know?
Oh, I certainly will. I'll send you a text or an email or something.
Don't send a text. We don't bother reading them on this show because can't be bothered to turn the machine on. Time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news. Here's Amanda Redman.
In Wireless Show.
OK, so, I can't really be bothered today, but I don't want to detract from the fun that we normally have on this show. So we have, I was going to say very special guest, but that really is over-egging the pudding.
That would be building it up too much.
It's Adrian Allen. What the hell are you doing here?
Well, Ian, I heard about your malady, which I do agree is a fantastic name for a band.
Yeah. Rack!
Yeah.
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 And you're going to cure me?
No, I can't cure you.
What are you going to do?
I'll sort you out.
Well, how are you going to sort me out?
Well,
basically, if anyone's just tuning in, I'm feeling miserable, I'm feeling tired, lethargic, my eyes hurt, I've got a headache, I feel sick, and my hair hurts.
No, change them.
No, not at all.
No.
You can sort me out, can you?
Yes. As most people have known when they've heard me on LBC, I'm A, ninja, B, Reiki master.
Yeah, I don't believe this Reiki.
I know you
nonsense.
don't, which is why I've come down to...
Reiki is where you do nothing, and you go, there you go, you're better, let's have £45, please, madam.
Well, you tell me. If it works, it works.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, you can slaughter me.
Well, yeah, so what are you going to do to me?
Can we pull the blinds down?
No, this is an open...
we have to do it in public?
Environment, yes, it has to be witnessed.
There's a thing called the chakras, which a lot of people know about, and I won't go into too much detail, but basically I'm going to clean your chakras.
Go on then.
Well, I can't do it on the microphone, I've got to come round there.
Come round and do what you've got to do. Do you mind if I talk to Tony and Dulwich?
Yeah, go for it. You've got to stand up, though.
Oh, jeez almighty. Hang on, Tony, I've got to stand up. You can't reach me, Adrian, you're about 5'0".
Stand there.
Okay, right.
Do nothing except talk to the...
But so, just quickly, what are you going to do?
7 chakra points. 1.
Whoa, leave that chakra point alone, mister. That's private.
I'm not going to lay my hands on you. You've got to trust me.
Let me undo this headset a little bit, so we've got a little bit more...
You've seen the Karate Kid, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
I can be your Mr. Miyagi.
He's dead now.
Thanks very much.
No. I like the Karate Kid too, where they go to Okinawa.
Do they?
And, yeah, and he has a fight. Anyway, right, okay.
So you want to
I
fight
think
me
he's going to talk you, Will.
Sorry, Tony, I didn't hear a word of that. Didn't have my headphones in. What are you banging on about?
I said I think he's going to talk you better.
Oh, right, well, yeah, okay, right. Hang on, Adrian.
No, just keep talking.
Okay, right, Tony, I'm going to keep talking to you while Adrian's going to touch my chakras, right?
All right. Well, a couple of things.
Yes.
Number one, I rang up last week because I had that Addy in the motor. You know, from Lost?
What? You had Mr. Echo?
Mr. Echo, yeah.
Yes.
AD. Well, I had him in the car. I had him all day long, and we was chatting around and that. And then I put your radio on, and I said, look, this guy's in love with Lost.
Yes.
I said, why don't you ring him up and have a chat on the show?
Yes.
About he was a bit wussy, and he said he'd have to get his people to speak to your people.
What?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Because Agent Chris stuck us on the radio, and he wouldn't have it.
Oh,
He
okay.
wants to come in for an interview.
Okay, we'll get Adewale in, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, do you remember I told you I was off to...
By the way, Adrian Allen is holding his hand about, 6 inches, I think that's 6 inches, in front of my crotch.
Stop exaggerating.
All right. I'm not... okay, and the other hand is just opposite my...
It's called the Jason Donovan.
Yes, lovely, okay. Are you sure you have to do that?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
enjoying it?
Why are your legs so wide as well? What's going on there? You think I'm joking? Yes, Tony, anything else?
Yeah, do you remember I rang you up and told you I was going on holiday? I didn't know whether to go to Mauritius or a barge holiday.
Yes.
Right, well, I went to
don't
Mauritius.
remember. I do remember. Of course you wanted to go to Mauritius. Much better than a barge.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was horrible.
Why?
Well, because I didn't realise that 11 hours in prisoner class on an aeroplane was torture.
Yeah, well, of course it is, man. You don't want to do that.
So, and anyway, we got there to the holiday island, and it was a beautiful place, lovely, terrific.
Yeah.
Right? But coming back, we had to get up at 4:30, right? Get up at 4:30, get to the airport, power cut.
Oh, God, Tony, no.
We sat on the aeroplane for 2 hours.
Yes.
Before we took off. We missed the flight in Paris to England. We ended up in Disney World in a brightly coloured chalet called Wyoming.
What?
Yeah.
Tony, have you been smoking marijuana or drinking heavily?
No,
what are you talking about?
This is coming back.
Right.
Coming back.
He's moved his hands up to the... I assume you're on chakra number 2, are you?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right, okay.
How many chakras you got?
7.
7.
You've got 7 chakras.
You're going to be there a while then.
How many chakras have you got, Tony?
3.
Weren't the chakras, didn't they sing, what was their song in the 70s?
Wasn't it Shackers and Pliers?
Yeah, that's Shaka Deep Supplies.
I think it was called Bend Me, Shake Me.
Yeah, that was it. Tony, I'm going to cut you off now.
Oh, cheers.
Good lad. Jessica.
Hello.
Hello, Jessica.
Are you feeling a bit down, a bit low in energy?
Yeah, Adrian Allen is potentially curing me, although I don't feel any different at the moment. Is that okay?
No.
Okay, right, fine, okay.
Have you ever thought about going on a motivational weekend?
I'm not motivated enough to do that.
Well, you should be. It might help. I mean, it might not.
Is that one of those things where you go rock climbing and stuff?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, the one that I went on a couple of weeks ago, I mean, I didn't go on it by choice.
Yeah.
I think my contract meant that I'd get sacked if I didn't.
You had to go on this thing or lose your job? Jeez.
And I think it might be good for you. When you sign up for it, they send you an email about what you need to kind of do to prepare for it. And the first thing is bring along comfy clothing.
Right.
So immediately you think, well, what does that mean? In my case, it was a pair of tracky bottoms and a David Bowie T-shirt.
Okay.
From the Singles collection.
He's on chakra. He's on chakra number 4 now.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not 100% sure. I used to know about chakras and crystals and all that stuff, but he's on chakra number 4. His hand's just just in front of my chest is what he's doing. That feels quite warm. What's that all about?
You told me you didn't believe me.
I don't believe you, but that feels quite warm. Really? Have you put that stuff on your hands?
No, it's because no. What?
Okay.
Tiger balm.
Yeah. That feels really hot.
Does it?
Yeah. Is that meant to?
No, you've got a cold heart, Ian.
Adriana's freaking me out.
Yeah, I think he might be a freak. Go with an accredited course.
Yes, okay. Jessica thinks you might be a freak.
Jessica, I'm a teacher. I am an accredited teacher.
He's accreditation personified, Jessica.
Yeah, well, I've only had him for 3 minutes, and I wouldn't sign up.
And wasn't that the best 3 minutes of your life, Jessica?
Come on, get to the point, for goodness sakes.
What happens is, if you can get over the swaying beanbags at each other...
Yes.
...and falling into each other's arms from a great height...
Oh, I don't like all those trust games.
There might be something in there for you.
The thing is, I did drama at college. I know all those trust games and all of that nonsense and silly games where you shout zim and zam and stuff.
Basically it comes down to...
Chakra number 5.
Do you think that you can improve yourself or not?
No.
Exactly. Now, I said that. I said I don't think there can be any kind of improvement to be made. And then they try and work on you psychologically until you think that there is. And it might make you come out with a bit more energy and a bit more kind of, affiliation to these kind of things.
Jessica, I'll bear it in mind, but I won't do it. Lizzie!
Hello.
Hello, Lizzie. Sorry, if I'm sounding a bit weird, it's because I've got Adrian Allen touching me up. And I'm standing up. I never do the show standing up, so that's odd. And but we'll see how it goes. So, Lizzie, what can I do for you?
I have a little trick to help you with your naughty cat.
Oh man, the last 2 mornings. She wakes me up anyway, but the last 2 mornings she's been so noisy, wanting her breakfast.
Mine does it every day at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Go on.
It's awful. So I inherited.
Hang on. What chakra are we on now?
6.
So number 6. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yes. I inherited from a batty grandma.
A batty grandma?
Yes, a batty grandma.
How can you tell she was batty?
It's really obvious.
Okay. Right. Oh, you mean yes, okay.
Yes, she's crazy. It's a little tray that you can buy, I hear, from most...
Can you reach there? Are you all right with that? Do you want a box? Okay.
And it has a little lid on it and a timer.
Right.
And you can fill it up with food, and it's all shut up, so the cat thinks, I've got no tea, and then you set it to a particular time that it wakes you up and starts meowing at you and jump on your head like they normally do. And the lid will pop up at, say, 3 or 4 or 6, whenever you set it, and they think they've just had a magic fresh dinner and they're quite happy. And
now, I'm aware of these. I've bought one of these. I bought one. You can get ones that last for 5 days, and you can put 5 days worth of food in. They cost about 30 quid, and I bought one, and it's broken for some reason. Because sometimes if I'm away for the weekend, I'll leave her with that. But it's broken. 1 second, Adrian, sorry. Do you want me to move?
Sit down.
Sit down, okay. I'm sitting down now. It's broken, but also she doesn't know that it opens. So if she's upstairs in the room and the timer goes off, she doesn't know until I go down there and show it to her.
Yeah, that happened quite a few times with my cat, but once we just sort of plonked him in front of it and left him, he got on with it.
Okay.
He worked it out.
Lizzie, listen, thank you very much for that. I've got to go. 0870 90 90 973. We've got 25 seconds, Adrian. What are you doing now? I can't even see you.
I'm cleaning your 7th chakra, Ian.
Can I have a drink of this chamomile tea while you do that? Good lad, okay. I should be feeling different now, should I?
No. I haven't finished yet.
Oh, blimey.
Impatience.
Hell's teeth. Okay. 0870 90 90 973. Does this look ridiculous, Chris? Does it look silly?
Yeah.
All right, nice one. We'll find out whether Adrian Allen has cured me or not, and cured is the word, after some of this. No! Okay, right now, what's happening is I'm sitting here, haven't got my headphones on. Adrian Allen was writing, I don't know what you were writing on my shoulders, I daren't say.
Calligraphy.
Wow, you can spell that well. And he's got his hands on my shoulders, and your hands are very hot.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that, Ian?
No, they're genuinely very hot. You know, I think this is a load of guff. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will definitely say that when your hands were in front of my chest, they were warm, and your hands on my shoulder are warm.
Ninja magic.
A little bit of ninja magic. Yeah. Now, Adrian's going to sit through the news, or stand through the news with his hands on my shoulders. We shall see whether he's cured me or not after the latest LBC 97.3 news. OK, ladies and gentlemen, you join me in the studio. Well, where I always am, not anywhere special. Feeling, was feeling tired and miserable and headachy and all the kind of stuff like that. Adrian Allen is performing Reiki, how do you say it? Reiki, which I think is a load of guff. I'm going to be completely honest. But, in all honesty, I've got loads of emails. I will say I feel slightly less tired. You're basically standing behind me with your hands on my shoulders. What's that doing?
That's all I'm doing.
OK, well, what is it?
All I'm doing is I'm putting the Reiki, the universal energy, into you to give you chilled out energy.
You mention universal energy and it's like, what?
Just think the Matrix.
I don't owe you any money, do I, for this?
No.
OK, well, that's something. A freebie is, it's got to be good. I feel slightly less tired. Your hands do feel really warm.
Yeah.
And my headache has gone. But I've taken...
yeah, go on.
I've taken... I took 2 Nurofen a little while ago. So, yeah, a bit half and half, isn't it? Jenny, are you a fan of the Reiki?
Well...
Can you hear Jenny, Adrian?
I can, yeah.
You love it, OK, yes, go on.
I didn't believe any of it, and then one of my mate's friends, is a Reiki master.
A Reiki master?
Yeah. And I had, really bad chest pain, and she put her hands over my ears and, did something for ages. Yeah. And then I could feel, bubbling. I could hear bubbling from her hands.
Yes.
I felt absolutely fine afterwards, and I've believed all of that.
You could hear bubbling from her hands?
Yeah, proper... I know it sounds really weird, because I'm not normally... didn't really believe in that, but I could actually hear stuff bubbling in her hands.
Right.
And also, the other thing I was going to say, did you feed your cat this morning when she woke you up?
No, I did not.
I was going to say, because you can't teach lessons. Because my cat did that to me this morning, and he never, ever does it, and this morning he did.
No, I did not feed it. I'm in charge of that little sod, and, no, I told her off, and I stayed in bed a bit longer.
Cool. And also, I'm not feeling well today either. I walked all the way into school for one lesson, and fell asleep during that lesson and woke up.
I think it's the weather or the universal energy has gone bad. Jenny, thanks very much for that.
Bye.
Bye. Here we go. Adrian, you finished?
Yes, I can leave now.
Okay.
My work here is
now.
done.
How should I be feeling?
Just nice and chilled.
I feel nice and chilled. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel right. My shoulders feel quite light now.
Cool.
Just being honest, I want to, I do think these things are guff, but I do. My headache is gone.
Right.
I did feel the warmth of your hands, very warm hands.
Yeah.
Very firm hands. Very tender.
Baby.
Yeah. And my shoulders feel relaxed and quite cool now. That's how I feel.
Cool. Well, if it helps for the next couple of hours, it helps. If it doesn't, I don't love you anymore.
OK, fine. Adrian, thanks very much.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
What a nice fellow. He's an odd fellow. He's an odd fellow, but he's a nice fellow, isn't he? He's a lovely fellow. There we go. Thank you very much. Well, there you go. You can give us a call and let me, if you're a fan of the Reiki... has it worked for you? Have you tried it? And it's not... I must admit, I do feel slightly more relaxed, but slightly more alert, if that's not too much of a contradiction. Antoine!
Anton, hi.
Anton.
How you doing?
Why does it say Antoine on my screen, then?
I don't know, you might make a mistake.
You're not French, are you?
No.
No, it's Anton.
Yes.
Can I call you Antoine?
If you like.
OK, Antoine. Have you ever had Reiki?
What's that?
What's that? We've just been talking about it for the last 25 minutes.
I can hear it because it interferes, doesn't it?
The Reiki interferes with your radio?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So Adrian Allen, touching my chakras, was creating a disturbance that meant you couldn't listen on the wireless?
No, because I was trying to ring out and I didn't want to have the radio on.
I see, right. OK, Antoine, yeah. You muppet. Right, what do you want?
Well, we spoke last night and you said that I was lying about the pizza place that doesn't...
Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy is crazy. OK, for those who didn't listen to the excellent Triple M show last night, which got a little bit... did you hear it when that woman called in and we had an argument?
No, I got home by then.
Oh, blimey. Well, OK, tell everyone the lie you told me last night.
I didn't lie, right?
Yes.
You go in the pizza place, as long as you booked it... OK, the truth is I haven't been, right? But I got a flyer...
Right.
And they're saying that if you book a table, you can have whatever you want, and then you pay what you think it was worth.
You can pay what you think the meal is worth.
Yeah.
And this place is called?
Pizza Go-Go.
Pizza Go-Go. That's when your story fell down, because we all know Pizza Go-Go.
Right, I'll prove it. I'll book it, and I'll go, and I'll tell you what I think it was worth, and you pay for it.
Well, I'm not going to... No, hang on. How does... You completely messed up that equation.
Why?
Because I'm not paying for you to have dinner.
All right, then you go down there and check it out.
So it's Pizza Go-Go. Where is it? In St Albans?
Yeah.
And you... So if I go in there and say, do you know what, this pizza's only worth 50p...
Well, if you've booked it in advance, I don't see you've followed the rules, then if you think it's worth 50p, pay 50p.
Okay, well, if anyone else has experienced this place, which they won't have done, Antoine, because you've made it up.
Right, I'm going to book it today, yeah?
Yeah, do.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to call you when I've finished eating, and I'll tell you whether it's a lie or not.
Well, but the thing is, though, I won't... How do I believe you?
Well, then after that, you'd have to go and check out yourself.
Well, I still have to go along, do I?
Well, yeah. Why don't you phone them and ask them to book a table for the restaurant with no price? That's what it's called, here. Why don't you try it? Do it on there.
Chris, can you phone up Pizza Go-Go in St Albans and ask if Antoine is talking nonsense or not?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, Chris will phone them up, Antoine.
All right, then.
And then when we find out you're lying,
all right,
can we call you back and tell you off on the radio?
Big time.
Okay, good lad.
If I'm not?
Then we will never speak again.
Okay.
We'll get you back either way. You've got Antoine's number, haven't you, Chris? I've just cut him off.
Yeah, where was it?
What?
Pizza Go-Go.
St Albans.
Okay.
You paying attention at all? Get Adrian Owen to lick your chakras clean. He licked one of my chakras.
Left or right?
I think it was the left one. It depends which way you're looking. Cherie.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'm a first-time caller.
Excellent.
So I was a bit nervous, but I spoke to you on the forum for about 3 minutes last night.
All right.
And now I'm phoning because
yes,
I can't find my toasty machine.
You can't find your what?
The machine that you put the bread in and you put the ham and the...
Oh, the toast, Breville.
Yeah, that's
Breville sandwich maker.
We had one and it was like a huge one and you could put 4 or 5 slices in it and now it's gone.
Everyone has one somewhere at the back of a cupboard covered in crusty cheese, and you don't use it for like 3 years, and then you finally go, oh man, let's have some toasted sandwiches.
Well, I found my mum at work because we've just had a new kitchen fitted.
Yeah.
And I've been searching all the drawers, and some of the drawers that I thought were drawers, they're not, they're whole cupboards that just open.
Right.
But apparently she said we've not had it since we've moved, which was about 8 months ago.
Really?
But I know that I've used it before we had our kitchen done.
Go and buy a new one. They're only 20 quid or something, aren't they?
I know, but this was a nice one. It was huge.
I'm going to go and buy a new blender this week because I had a smoothie maker and I let it get really mouldy.
Yeah,
so
we've got one of them. It never gets used.
Well, do you know what? I had smoothies a lot of smoothies, but then I threw it away. And the thing is, all it is, it's a blender, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you just pull the thing and all the gunk comes out.
So why not just get a blender and then you can do other things with it as well? It's having one specific thing called a smoothie maker seems like nonsense.
It is just a blender, but I suppose they just do that because they want more money.
They want more bloody money. Well, I'm going to get a blender this week, and I'm going to do whilst I'm in the shop. Can you believe this? The shop that you get a blender, you can also buy HD TV.
Blimey, it must be fate.
Well, no, it's Curry's, isn't it? But so I'm going to have another look at HD TV.
Right, you should get one. We've got one.
Are they good?
Well, it's not bad. We had the man come round to do the Skybox.
Oh yeah.
The HD box.
Yeah.
And he was saying, oh, it's fantastic. And then when he put it on, I couldn't really tell the difference. But when you play on the computer...
This is the thing, I want it for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm going to ask you a technical question that, being a girl, you might not know the answer to. Is yours 1080?
Is that the size?
No, that's the thing. It's got to be 1080, otherwise it's not real HD, apparently.
I don't know, my mum paid a lot of money. She's going through a bit of a phase of gadgets, so...
Oh, really?
And our kitchen's pink, so...
Midlife crisis.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, very quickly, this is the last geeky thing of the day, but I need to know the answer to this. How come, when I watch some DVDs, they're really loud, and you can hear it really well, and some DVDs, I can't hear anything, and even if the volume is on 99, which is the maximum, I still can't hear it very well.
I don't have a clue. Oh, we've got the surround sound.
Oh, I haven't got that, you see.
But we bought this yellow ball for our dog.
Yeah.
And she just chases it everywhere.
Yeah.
And 1 minute it was really quiet. We didn't have it on. We were just listening through the telly.
Yeah.
The ball went round the back of the wires, and then it just blared out because the dog I don't know what she'd done. So.
The dog had plugged in the wire?
She picked it up and plugged it in.
That's insane. Well, sorry, I'm obviously asking you the wrong technical questions, but I hope you find your toaster.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. I don't quite know what she called in. Nice lady, but what can't find the toaster. All right. If anyone does know why... I was watching Bottle Rocket at the weekend, which is a brilliant film. You'd like Bottle Rocket, I think, Helen. It's good. It's very good. It's Owen Wilson, but like when he was really young. It's like the same people that did the Royal Tenenbaums, but it's their first film, and it's kind of low budget and just really funny. But I couldn't hear it. Couldn't hear a word of it. And I have that with some DVDs. It's really quiet. You put it onto 99, at the volume, that is, and you still can't hear it. Now, I haven't got the surround sound, Wow, I've seen what Val's calling in about, I think. But I don't know what that... You've made up a word there, Chris. Genius. We'll get to her later on. Let's go to Evie first.
Hi.
Hey, Evie.
Hi. Are you feeling better now?
Well, my body feels better, in all honesty. My head still feels very cloudy and lazy.
Oh. Well, I thought I wrote a little ode to cheer you up.
Oh.
May I say it to you?
Is it rubbish?
I don't think so. But if you think it's rubbish, you can always cut me off. You're very good at that.
Okay, just the odes and poems are a little bit...
Yeah, well, all right. May I begin?
You may begin, yes.
Okay, thank you. Iain Lee is big in China. There they think there's no one finer. In fact, so great there is his fame that Lee's a much-used Chinese name. Only those who are sad and dim don't name their offspring.
Okay, 0870. She was a nice lady, but... Come on now, we can't encourage that sort of behaviour. Oh, come on now, we can't. I feel really bad. I've cut her off. She was a lovely woman. Oh, I do feel bad now. Should I feel bad, Helen? Should I feel bad? I trust your opinion on these things.
I think it's okay.
Okay, good. Thank you. I do. Okay. There we go. 0870 90 90 973. We can't encourage poetry on the radio. Look, I'm well behind on the emails now. Let's have a little look. Ian, think yourself lucky your cat only woke you up and didn't try to eat you. What does that mean? I don't know. Tracy!
Yes, Ian.
Hello, Tracy. That's very firm.
You came to me very quickly and I've still got the radio on in the background.
Well, do you want to wait there and we'll come back to you after the travel?
Oh, no, because I've got to pick my boy up.
Oh,
He'll be phoning me in a few minutes on my phone.
Okay.
I was just phoning because I had an embarrassing moment at the weekend because of my cat.
Oh, yeah, go on.
My next-door neighbour made eye contact with me. We've only just moved in about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and said, could you stop your cat pooing in my garden?
Oh, no, really?
And what do you do? It's worse than having your children play up.
Well, did you say, no, I can't stop it because it's a cat?
Well, I did sort of half laugh, but...
She was
I said,
serious.
I'll do what I can. And she said, well, you know, I'm just treading in it and it's horrible.
Well, no, it's up to her to stop it. What she needs to do is squirt water at your cat or do something like that.
Yes, exactly.
So you can't do anything about it. Silly sausage.
They are wild creatures. And I didn't realise how much I'd missed Lost until last night.
Wasn't it? For those who don't know, Lost started on Sky 1 last night. It gets repeated, I think, on Wednesday on Sky 2 or something. I don't know. Isn't it brilliant?
Double dose.
Oh, man, it's
Sawyer.
Oh, right, I'm going to cut you off now for being sleazy. Thank you, Tracy. Bye-bye. It's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news. Here's Amanda Redmond.
Well, we still have big delays on...
Yeah, I feel rubbish again. There's a load of old guff, to be honest. It's guff. He's a nice lad. Yeah, do I look worse? Oh, dear. No, I feel awful again. I think it was just the excitement of having a short, round ginger man in the studio. It's a lot of fun. What could be more fun than that? A pony and a monkey. A monkey riding a pony. A monkey dressed as a jockey riding a pony. That would be more fun. But only just than having a short, round gingerman in the studio. And so that perked me up a bit, I think. But now I'm actually feeling like I want to just cut the tips of my fingers off and let the blood just run out slowly until I drain.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah, that's a horrific image, but seriously, that's how I feel. I won't do it, don't worry. I feel awful. If you're feeling awful, is it because of the weather? I mean, I like it when it's cold and it's wet and it's grey. I like that kind of weather, but it can't just be that, can it? 0870 90 90 973. The phone's very busy, but, keep trying. Val is in the Bromley. Val, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, hi, Ian, first-time caller.
Hello, Val.
Hi.
Is it short for Valerie?
It is.
Why don't you use the name Valerie?
Well, I do sometimes.
Valerie's a great name. Have you heard the song Valerie by the Monkees?
I have. It's one of my favourites.
That's the song. I used to like the Monkees, but I used to hate their music. Then one day I saw an episode and the song Valerie was on there, and that's what made me think, man, this is a really good band. And I went out and bought all their records on the strength of that one song.
Based on that, word.
Yeah, there you go, you see. Right, anyway, Val.
Okay, Ian, I just had to call you.
Yes.
I don't know whether you believe in coincidence or whether you kind of think it's more about synchronicity. I certainly think these things are more about synchronicity. But yes. I switched on my radio about 3:15 today.
Yes.
Just as Adrian began to treat you.
Yes.
And I had just dropped off back to her home a lady who has just today finished with me about half an hour before, teaching me my final degree of Reiki. So I've just done my Reiki 4, which makes me a Reiki teacher now.
The Reiki 4? Aren't they a Japanese pop group? I think they are, the Reiki 4.
It sounds good, doesn't it?
It does sound good. All these band names. Write all these band names down, Chris, because then at Christmas time we're going to start a band, you and me.
Reiki 4.
The Reiki 4, yes.
I'll be your singer then, okay?
All right, fine.
Anyway, I just had to call you because I just thought, wow, I've just had this fantastic day. I turned on my radio, and to be honest, the last thing I imagined I'd hear you talking about was Reiki.
It's coincidence, though.
It's synchronicity.
It's not synchronicity. It's pure coincidence. There's read nothing into it other than the fact it's a coincidence. Honestly, I don't want to be all cynical today, but as I'm a bit grumpy and a bit down, I'm just going to speak how I find it. It's coincidence. There's nothing's planned, nothing's meant to be. There's no cosmic consciousness that guides us all. It's just coincidence.
Well, I agree to disagree with you then, but I just wanted to say to you,
yes,
just trust that it could help you.
Okay, it didn't know.
Well, these things sometimes take a little bit of a while to filter through, so just trust.
Okay.
Let us know tomorrow how you're feeling.
Okay, Val, I'm better feeling like I do now, but thank you very much for that. Nice lady. Just being honest today. I think honesty is the best. I try and be honest all the time on the wireless, but it's the best thing, I think, today. We should be pursuing honesty. Chris is looking up Pizza Go-Go. There you go. Give him a call. Now, this is the restaurant that some dude called Antoine claims you go in there and you tell them, you basically pay what you think it's worth. What are you going to do, Chris? Are you going to call them up, or what's the...
Call them up.
You do it?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Don't bottle out of it like you did with Roger Moore.
I think they're on two different scales.
Exactly, this is Pizza Go-Go. Alan!
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Alan. Oh, by the way, someone sent me a stroppy email saying, Iain, you say that the evening begins at 6:30. It doesn't. It begins when it gets dark. Well, you're wrong. First of all, I don't say the evening begins at 6:30. Evening begins at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
It's irrelevant as to what the light and what the darkness is, so that person's a fool. Anyway, Alan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Excellent.
I was up at 3 o'clock this morning watching the World News on News 24, BBC.
What? Right.
And apart from the downturn in the US of A, and their stock exchange is seeking to buy ours from us, they're in a downturn, so their property market's dropping, but that's not what I rang up about. I have watched today... Mr. Blair swanning around in Mr. Musharraf's country, Pakistan, having last week given him 100 million.
100 billion million?
100 million.
Can I just say, if you're watching Sky News, there is a woman with the weirdest eyes I have ever seen. Look at that.
Oh, I can't see her. I haven't got my television.
Teresa Wise has got big eyes.
But in addition, he's now swanning around with that lovely grin on his face, as if to say, I'm over here and you poor devils are over there, and I'm swanning around doing my thing. He's also given Musharraf another 500 million of our money to release Mr. Hussein, I take it that was for.
What, Alan, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's start again.
Right. Mr. Tony Blair, our Prime Minister...
I know him, yes. You don't have to explain it that much.
Is in Pakistan
which is
with Mr. Musharraf today.
A fantastic country.
On our television.
Have you ever been to Pakistan, Alan?
No, but I know Mr. Menon, who I met in Abu Dhabi. He was the prime man to bring all the labour to Abu Dhabi from... I lived in Abu Dhabi for 2 years.
I worked in Pakistan for 3 months. It's a fantastic country.
Well, the country... Every country on this planet is beautiful, with the exception of sometimes some people spoil it.
France is ugly.
Well, I don't
France
think
is
so.
hideous, Alan.
No.
It's a hideous country.
Well, I've got relatives in the south.
I feel sorry for them.
They're all very happy.
I feel sorry for them.
However,
yes,
this is not what I phoned about. I'm saying, how come Mr. Downing Street, number 10, is floating around there trying to assist all in
Who's that? Who's Mr. Downing Street?
Number 10, Mr. Tony Blair,
Mr. Tony Blair. He's confused all these misters. Yes, sorry, go on.
So while he's giving away the people's money, we're going on the breadline. It's almost as if we're going back to 1926 again. I'm 74 years of age and I've seen it all.
It took him... Hang on a second. Stop the clock. It took him 5 minutes exactly.
Yes?
Yes. To tell us your age, yes.
Oh, are you 5 minutes... You're going to be 74 soon, are you?
Right. Alan, I don't have a clue what you're talking about, and what you are talking about sounds quite dull.
Is it really?
Yes.
This is the Iain Wireless Show.
Didn't have a clue what Alan was on about there, and finding out about Tony Blair in Pakistan. So I said Merry Christmas the first time this weekend. Can you believe that, Mary? I felt like an idiot as I said it. What it was, I had the chimney sweep come round Saturday, and I see him once a year. And as he was leaving, he said, look, if you use the fire as little as you did last year, you don't need to get me round for another 2 years, save your money. I was like, all right. And you do that thing when you're seeing someone out of your house, and you say, well, I'll get the door, I'll see you out. No, I'm fine. No, I'll get the door, make sure you leave. And so he was faffing around. And as he was going, I went, OK, well, we'll see you next year. Have a good Christmas. And he went, oh, yeah, OK, thank you. And I felt like an idiot. What was I saying that for? It's the middle... Hang on, what's the date?
Well, that's all right.
It was the 18th of November. That's ridiculous. I'm one of those idiots that says, oh, have a good Christmas.
No, it's a nice thought.
It is a nice thought, but you shouldn't really say that until about the 7th of December.
Right.
It's a good time to start saying that.
Right. Anyway,
yes.
You know what I've rung about?
No.
Well,
if it's about Pakistan, I'm not interested.
But there was a lady was asking about cats leaving their messages in her garden.
Leaving their messages. What a lovely phrase, yes.
And I found a cure
Message
for it.
in a bottle.
Doesn't hurt the animals, it doesn't hurt the plants or anything.
Have you ever left a message in a bottle?
Mothballs.
Excuse me?
Mothballs. If you put mothballs down, they don't like the smell and they just go away.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, there you go. Excellent. Thank you, Mary.
And it doesn't hurt anybody.
No, good. Apart from the moth. How do you think they get those balls? Can I just steam in? Line 7, you're on the air.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Hello, sir.
I've got news of a competition I found on the internet.
Oh,
I
good
thought
lad.
some of the listeners might be interested in it, Ian.
Is it Mr. Ungobi in Nigeria who wants you to send him £1 million?
No. What it is, it's a newspaper in America called the DaytonDailyNews.com.
Yes.
And they have a competition every week, and they have this cartoonist called Mike Peters, and he prints a political cartoon.
Yes.
And what you've got to do is write a caption for it.
Oh, yeah.
And what they do, they get about 200, 250 a week.
Yes.
And then they pick out the best 6 or 7,
yes.
And people have to vote on it.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought there might be some listeners who'd like to have a go at it.
OK.
And
what's the picture?
Is www.
Yes.
Dayton Daily News. That's all one word.
.com.
Yes. And go to the open air section.
OK. And what's in it for you, Philip? I'm suspicious of you.
No, I've been going in for it for about 3 or 4 weeks.
And what have you won?
I haven't won anything. Yeah, the prize is not £1 million or anything.
Right.
What you get, if you are the winner,
yes.
You get a copy of the cartoon, signed by Mike Peters.
Oh, yeah, the Mike Peters.
And with your caption on it.
Genius.
And Mike Peters, I don't know if you've been to the States, haven't you, Ian?
Yes.
He draws the strip cartoon called Mother Goose and Grimm. Have you ever seen that?
Philip, I have to say I haven't. Thank you for that. Got to go. Philip South Nord there, who is a borderline genius, I think. OK, an odd start to the show, but not bad. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Chris, you type that message too slowly for me to read.
The Ian Wireless Show.
Yes, OK, so, what have we... now, Chris, he's on the telephone. Well, give us a shout when you're ready. What have we mentioned so far? Well, I issued my first Merry Christmas to someone... on Saturday, and as soon as I said it, I was saying it just because I had nothing else to say. I was filling a gap, and as soon as I said it, I thought, oh, God, no. What an idiot. It felt really uncomfortable. So have you wished anyone Merry Christmas yet, or has someone said it to you? 0870 9090 973. Why do some of my DVDs play really, really quietly? Really quietly. Even when I put the TV on maximum volumage, 99, I still struggle to hear it. It gets beyond about 45, and it makes no difference to the level of volume. Why does that happen? Was that reiki? Lola guff, isn't it? Really? Really? Let's be honest. Sorry if I'm sounding grumpy today. I feel very tired and lethargic and a bit headachy and achy and down. And, it's kind of like that. It's just kind of come on me today. Adrian Allen popped in and did some reiki on me, but it didn't really have any effect. Now, nice fella. It's a load of guff, isn't it? Or can you prove me wrong? 0870 9090 973. Chris. Well, don't look at me and say, don't say what through the glass. Talk to me on the microphone. You spoke to the Pizza A Go-Go, which is the restaurant.
Yeah.
Who are you on the phone to?
Fariba.
Put the phone up to the thing. Hello, Fariba.
She's just gone.
Oh, okay. That's in some ways that's a relief. We had Antoine phone in and say that there is a Pizza Go-Go restaurant in St Albans.
Yes.
Where you go in and you pay what you want. Is this true? By the way, I hope we get a free meal on the back of this.
No, they have a set menu and you pay what's on the menu.
Of course you do. That's how restaurants work. Well, Antoine's an idiot. Let's get Antoine on the phone. Can we get Antoine on the phone?
I'll get him now.
Get him now.
And also, we've not got a free pizza.
We didn't get a free pizza?
No.
Oh, well, then we won't be mentioning the name of that place again. Get Antoine on the phone because someone's obviously lied to him and said it to him as a joke, so that he then goes there and makes an offer, and they say, what? Well, that don't work. What are you talking about? That doesn't work. We're ridiculous. Concept. Not jeans, corduroys. Very dirty. Chris is just dying. Antoine!
Hi.
Hey, Antoine, you're on the air.
Hi. What happened?
Chris, phone him up.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to tell Antoine what happened?
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
They said that you're lying, Antoine, and you just pay what's on the set menu.
I've got a flyer here, right? It says if you book a
such guff. Well, Chris phoned them up and spoke to them.
Let me speak to them.
No, we're not going to let you speak to them because we've already wasted their time. They're a bit mifflers.
And also, there's no sit-down Pizza Go-Go restaurant. It's only a takeaway in St Albans.
Where did you ring?
Pizza Go-Go in St Albans.
St Albans has got a restaurant because I've seen it.
It's okay. The number ends 721.
No, that's the wrong number. It ends in 39.
It ends in 39.
See, you made a mistake and you're blaming it on me.
Well, all right. Listen. Oh, for God's sake!
I've got it here. Shall I give you the number?
Right, I'm going to put you back to Chris.
All right.
Give him the number. We'll do it again. We'll speak to you later. Bye-bye, Antoine. Jeez. Stevie is in New York City.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hey, Stevie. How's it going, man?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Is New York freezing?
Do you know what? It's kind of warm, you know? For this time of year. It's very windy.
Okay.
And very overcast, but it's very, very warm at the same time. I'm about to go out in a pair of shorts and T-shirt.
Oh,
to go off to the store.
You are having a laugh, aren't you?
I am not having a laugh. No, not at all.
Okay, wow.
Mr. Lee,
yes.
I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling unwell and everything.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say to you was, do you remember me at all? I used to work with you on the little...
I was about to say, is this the Stevie that I know? And it is, because you sounded really familiar. Yes, were you floor managing the flip side? Is that what your job was?
Absolutely, man.
You floor managed flip side, and I gave you...
Legend to play, to play with, excuse me.
Yeah, there you go.
Legend to work with.
There's a Freudian slip. Now, and I gave you, and I regret giving you this, because I bet you've sold it on eBay, I gave you the most complicated controller for MechaSalt, I think it was, or something.
That's the one.
The most complicated...
It's at home at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can give it back if you want. Yeah, I do, actually.
Really?
I'm thinking, well, no, if you don't want it, I'll have it. But if you want it, then keep it. But I'm going to start up in my spare room, I'm going to start up a museum of retro video games.
Do you know, I've only just started doing that myself. I bought I've got an old Nintendo with the robot and everything.
Oh, right, yeah.
And, I'm just collecting the old games and stuff, because they're really cheap. You can get old Nintendo games for £4.
Hey, indulge us, Chris. We're going to have a geeky moment up until the break. The Nintendo... hey, is the PlayStation 3 out over there yet?
Ian, listen, on Friday it came out over here in New York.
Yeah.
And people were queuing up. They were camping outside big-name toy stores that I can't mention on the radio for legal reasons.
Well, you can say Toys R Us.
Days on end.
Well,
Thank you. There you go.
Genius.
So queuing up outside those days. That was on Friday. And yesterday, Sunday, people were queuing up, and the night before, for the Nintendo Wii.
See, I want both of these machines. I wouldn't camp outside for one. I'll try and pre-order one on Amazon tomorrow, but I think I'm going to muff that up. But
it's terrible. Which one are you going to go for, the Wii or the PS3?
I'll get them both. But
really?
I'm a 360 man. Oh, hang on a second, Stevie, stay there. We've got is it Saeed? Hello, hello, Saeed?
Yes.
Now, you're on the radio. This is Iain Lee.
Hi.
You run Pizza Go-Go in St Albans.
That's right.
Now, an idiot called Antoine has called up the radio station and said that if we come into your restaurant and sit down and eat, we can pay whatever we think the meal is worth.
That's correct.
You are having a laugh. Really?
Yes.
So put Antoine on the line. Supposing I think the meal is only worth 50 pence, I can pay that?
Yes, you can.
How does... Saeed, you're going to go bankrupt. This is a ridiculous idea.
Hello?
Yes. Yes. Antoine, turns out you're right, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, calm down. This is hard work. Right, so, Saeed, what's the lowest anyone's ever paid you for a meal? Yes, turn the radio off, Saeed. I think that's where the confusion is. There's a 7-second delay.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, oh, good. Yes, turn the radio off or get away from the radio.
Okay.
Yes, what's the lowest anyone's ever paid you?
The lowest one, that was £7.
£7, really?
That was actually for the 3-4 people.
For the 3.40 pizza?
No, four people.
Oh, okay, 4 people, £7. That's not bad. Antoine, are you going to be going to Saeed's restaurant?
Yeah, can I book a table?
Yeah, go on, do it now.
Can I book a table, please?
Yes, sure.
Can I have it for 6 o'clock for 4 people?
When today?
Yeah.
Yes, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
His name's Antoine.
Yes, sure.
Okay, Saeed, listen, thank you for that. Thanks for being a good sport.
You're very welcome.
Good luck, sir. He's going to go bust, Antoine.
I'm going down there.
How much are you going to pay?
Well, it depends. I mean, I'll set a budget in my head.
Of like a £5?
If it's so super amazing, I might give a bit more.
What's the budget in your head?
For a pizza?
Yeah.
And starters and a drink?
Yeah.
£6.
Antoine, you're a good lad. Thank you for that.
All right, thanks.
Cheers, bye-bye. Stevie.
Yeah.
We've got 20 seconds.
Oh, no. All right, OK, fair enough. DVDs, they're transferred in a very, very poor way.
Yeah.
That affects the picture and the sound, and it's basically down to the sound man not quite looking at what he's doing on the sound level.
There you go. So that's why some are quieter than others. Stevie, send me an email or something and we'll have a chat.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mr. Lee. Take care.
Take care, fella. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Show.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
Hello.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grumpy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Bah, humbug.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes.
Since you said you're being so honest today.
Yeah, go on.
Have you ever truant? Did you ever truant from school?
No, I didn't. I wish I did.
Why do you wish you did?
Because, at the time you
Not
think
that it's cool, is it, Chris? Is it, Iain?
Ooh, someone's got a crush on my producer. No, it is cool. At the time...
It's not cool. Please don't say that.
At the time, I was got in a lot of trouble at school. I did get suspended a few times, because I was quite naughty, but... Just stuff. But I thought that bunking off was just the worst thing you could do. Looking back... I wish I had done it and had experienced... I just experienced it because, it is... you should experience as many things as you can and you should experience taking some days off school, I think. I'm not saying anyone should do it, but
Get into trouble and having to face me every day.
I wish I had done it. There's that thing, isn't there, at school? You mess around too much, it's going to go on your permanent record. Now, the implication is that is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. It's only when I let you leave school, you think, hang on, there is no permanent record. I could have been so much naughtier at school and still be in exactly the same position I am now, but with more life experiences.
Well, I'm still writing references to kids of 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, those are the thick kids that never did anything else after school, then.
No, they're not.
Well, then why would they go... How old are the kids you teach?
11 to 18.
And they're getting references from you?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's kind of sad?
No, it's because I'm nice and I always give a nice one.
Oh, well, you have to give a nice reference, don't you, by law?
You do.
You do.
You do.
Which is a crazy situation in itself, isn't it? You have to write a nice reference.
I don't understand that at all.
Oh, I don't understand that. It's just, that's ridiculous. But don't you think that's a little bit sad, that someone who was at your school 6, 7, 8 years later is coming back to you for a reference? And what that means is they have not had any big enough experience or connected with anyone else in those 6, 7, 8 years.
No, some of them have, but often companies want a character one.
Okay.
So they use me for that.
Okay. I think that's a little bit sad. I do, to be honest. I think, they should have been to college or someone they've worked with or...
Is there anything else you regret about going to school?
I regret I didn't kiss more girls. Seriously, man.
Did you have the opportunity, though? This is the thing,
Looking back, yes, I did. At the time, I didn't. At the time, I didn't think I did. My friends got a theory that when you die, before you go into heaven, they show you a video of all the potential snogs you could have had if you'd just acted on impulse or done something. And looking back, I bet there are tens of girls I could have snogged if I just had the confidence, or if I'd have just steamed in there and kissed them, or if I'd have just said something.
Yeah, you could be right, actually.
Seriously, man, I think everyone...
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, and I've missed out on a lot of, not sex or anything particularly, possibly, but just snogging, you know, which is fantastic. So yeah, I would have kissed more girls, I would have bunked off, I would have just been, I think I would have been a bit naughtier, really. I would have just
excluded from school. How could you? Much more naughty could you be?
Excluded. It's 2006. Well, you know, the first time I got suspended, it was for a crime I didn't commit. I was an innocent man, and I can't remember what the second time was for. The second time was for fighting or something ridiculous like that. But believe that, me fighting, for God's sakes, I was getting the crap kicked out of me, and I got suspended for it.
You're a reiki man. Why would you?
There you go. You say. I just wish I'd been more mischievous and experienced more things at school.
And by the way, you know the woman who had the problem with the neighbour and the cat?
Yeah.
They're
doing the messages.
As a gift, a moving-in gift, why doesn't she buy one of those super soaker things for them so she can squirt the cat?
There you go, you see. If my cat is, I don't mind people squirting my cat if she's doing stuff in their garden they don't want.
Absolutely right.
Fair enough, you know, that's the way it goes. Why are you asking about playing truant, Jackie?
Well, I just, it's on my mind at the moment because I had a little boy that did it today and I wondered why, and I just wondered if you had.
No, I never did.
Okay.
He's just, you know... He's probably got issues in it.
Yeah, probably.
Jackie,
I'll get to the bottom of them.
Okay, thanks for that. Leon's in the Lakeside. Hello, Leon.
How you doing, mate? All right.
I'm flagging again.
Have you started to go downhill a little bit now?
Oh, God, everything looks great. I can't open my left eye properly.
No.
I want to cry. I'm so tired. And yet, after this, I've got to be somewhere at 7:30 and do something for an hour. Jeez.
Oh, that's not doing your podcast, is it?
No, I'm doing that. I think I'm doing that Thursday this week.
I've just read your first review.
Oh, what, on the iTunes?
On the iTunes,
For the Lost podcast. Did you write a good one?
Of course I did.
Good lads.
Gave you 5 stars, sir.
Oh, good lads, thank you.
So we need to get more people on that. Cat.
Yes.
I've got this cat. It keeps coming into my garden.
Yeah.
And it digs a hole, does its business, and covers it up again.
Right.
But it's the way that it comes into the garden, sort of digs this little hole, does its stuff, and then just covers it up.
Very clean cat, it's very clean.
Unbelievable how they do that.
Yeah, it's genius. Nature. It's nature working its miraculous miracles.
With a shovel?
Oh, Leon! I walked into that one, didn't I?
You did. I thought you might.
Yeah, I cut you off there. I'm not firing on all cylinders today. To be honest, I would have walked into that. Whatever was going on. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Iain at lbc.co. .uk. Of course, if you want to go onto the website and you can get podcasts and stuff like that, then...
The www.
.lbc.co.uk is the place to be. It's good, that little updated version. Mary's in Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello.
Hello, my love.
Right. Do you know that...
Give us a kiss.
Reiki...
Give us a kiss. There, good girl.
Reiki has got 5 spiritual precepts, and it was founded by a man called Usui, U-S-U-I. Now, I'll tell you what the 5 are.
What?
The precepts of Reiki.
This is what Adrian Allen was doing.
Let me tell you. Just for today, do not anger.
What?
Just for today, do not worry. Honour your parents, teachers and elders.
I just told everyone to bunk off school just then.
Earn your living honestly.
Well, that's me out.
Show gratitude to all living things.
Right,
now, that was the founder of Reiki. And Reiki then...
Enrique Iglesias?
No, Reiki as a form of healing is a bit like a spiritual thing. Energy coming through the hands.
Mary. Where you going to? How do you know all of this?
Because I did Reiki.
But it's nonsense, though.
No, it's not. It's a spiritual energy coming through their hands.
It has done... But Adrian Allen, very nice fella, but it's done...
Did he touch you?
Most of it he wasn't touching me, and then at the end he did touch me.
Yeah, but it's a form of energy like chi coming through the palms of his hands. Like a chi. C-H-I.
Cheese coming through the palms of your hands?
Yeah, it's a bit like spiritual healing.
But cheese... I've never seen cheese coming through the palm of hands.
Not cheese.
Cheese.
C-H-I.
Cheese. Right, OK. I don't believe in it.
No, why not?
Well, because it's a load of old guff. It's spiritual energy coming through the palms of your hands.
Yes, heat, in other words.
Yes, well...
And also, don't you... The precepts are good, aren't they? Do not anger just for today.
Don't say them again.
Do not anger.
Don't say them again.
All right.
Yeah, they're good rules to live your life by, and the whole just for today thing's very nice.
Don't worry.
Don't say them again.
All right.
You trying to... Don't say them again. You're saying them again.
All right, then you like your elders, don't you?
I'm telling you not to say it again, and you're trying to sneak them in through the back door.
No, don't know. You like your mother. You look after your elders.
Yes, yes, I do.
Well, things like that. But I just thought you think there's a load of old guff. Well, I think you have to believe in it.
But how can I believe in it if it doesn't work?
Well, where were you? It's in the muscles in your joints and things like that, and in the body. I mean, what was upsetting you? What was causing you to have certain pain?
Well, I don't know. I feel tired.
Oh, you could be suffering from that thing called yuppie flu, couldn't you?
Yuppie flu?
Well, you know, you feel it's ME.
Is it 1986? Hey, what happened to those? To the Sloan? What are they called? Sloan Rangers.
Sloan. Yeah.
Who used to go around going, okay, yeah. Do you remember that in the 80s?
Yes, I did.
Posh girls go, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Well...
What happened to them?
Well, there's still Sloan Rangers about.
Is there anybody that actually says, okay, yeah? Was there ever anybody that said, okay, yeah? Because I was a bit young at the time.
Well, William.
William? Did William say, okay, yeah?
I'd say he would, yeah.
Who's William?
Oh... Prince William.
Oh, Prince William, right.
Or Harry, I doubt it.
Yeah, you'd say he would, but you don't know.
No. But, I mean, what's wrong with OKR?
I didn't get off the defensive. I didn't say anything was wrong. I just asked if anyone actually did. Oh, there's the fellow who's been poisoned. Look, picture of him.
I mean, they wear scarves, but they wear them under their chin, don't they?
Who wears scarves under their chin?
The OKR, the Sloan Rangers, you call them.
Okay, Mary, gotta go.
All right.
Yes. Help. Chris, can we have a production meeting during these ads? Because I do not have a clue what just took place there.
Wireless show.
Okay, it's been an odd show today. Well, they generally are, I suppose, aren't they? Not as odd as last night's. Oh, God. Is the podcast isn't up for last night's show, according to one angry emailer, Chris?
We're still going through. It'll be up there at 6:30.
Are you just making it up?
No, I don't make anything up.
It was an interesting show. There was a bit of a Barney, a little bit of indoor language. It was very exciting. But onwards and upwards, 0870 9090 973. We'll do a quick recap when we get back from the LBC News.
Show.
Okie dokie. So, what have we mentioned so far? Well, I said my first Merry Christmas to someone. Have a good Christmas. See you. Oh, I felt like an idiot. Have you done that? Someone said that to you yet? Felt ridiculous. I feel lethargic. I feel tired. I feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. Chris feels the same. Is it the weather? Is it a sudden change? I feel awful. I could lie down now. I could put my head on this table and I could fall asleep for an hour, easily. If I were at home now and I got into bed, I could sleep right through till tomorrow morning. That's how I feel. 0870 9090 973. Adrian Allen came in and tried to perform. He performed some reiki on me, which is, the cosmic healing hands. Who's the wee fella with the monobrow? What's his... Chris de Burgh. Didn't Chris de Burgh heal someone recently? I read in a newspaper. He healed someone? Jeez. I don't believe in any of that nonsense. 0870 9090 973 if you've had a run-in with Reiki. And we were talking about Breville toasters. I can't quite remember why. There is other stuff, but maybe we'll get to that a bit later on. Let's go to Booper first. Hello, Booper.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm fine. Still no sign of Habiba, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
Disappointing, I know.
She's gone.
I miss her manly, sexy voice.
I don't know where she is.
No, nor do I.
Oh, well. Never mind. That's life.
Anyway, what can I do for you, Booper?
I know what you can do to make yourself feel a little bit...
Oh, by the way, I've got to do... Someone has emailed in, I've got to do this for them. Hang on a second, would you indulge me? I've got to play... where is it? Oh, God, hang on. Right, I've got to play 3 of these. This is the first one.
She's blind?
There we go. This is the second one.
Flange.
And the third one is...
I've not about the time. You're in.
Who?
I'm not investing in you. I've not about the time. I've not about the time. I've not about the time.
Your boyfriend.
I've not about the time.
Your boyfriend.
I've not about the time.
Your
I've
boyfriend.
not about the time.
Your boyfriend.
I've not about the time.
He's not my boyfriend, shut up.
On the radio.
It hurt my ears.
Bill. Yes.
Ow.
Buckley. Bill. Buckley. Bill. Buckley. Bill. Buckley.
Stop swearing.
Bill. Buckley. There we go. Yes, Booper, right, get to it now. Come on, you're wasting my time. He's gone. He's put the phone down. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello?
You're on the air?
Hello, Iain Lee?
Yes?
I'm only 9 years old, and I was sick today, so I didn't go into school.
Nice one.
I want to just speak to you about the new movie Casino Royale.
Okay,
And how you think, Dad, have you seen it?
You can't have seen it, you're too young.
Well, it's only 12, eh?
Yeah, but you're 9.
My dad took me.
Wow, that's incredible. Although, fair play, when I was 11, I was watching 18 films, so that's okay. I've not seen it yet. Is it any good?
It's really good.
What's your name, by the way?
Sorry?
What's your name?
Omar.
Omar?
Yes.
Okay, no, I've not seen it. It's good, is it?
Yes, I think it's better than Sean Connery.
Sean Connery's rubbish.
I thought he was very good.
No, you're wrong. Sean Connery's rubbish. Roger Moore was brilliant. Timothy Dalton was cack. And I've never seen a Pierce Brosnan, so I can't comment.
Pierce Brosnan was okay.
Yeah. You like a bit of James Bond, do you?
Yeah.
When you see a James Bond, I used to do this, and I still do it now to a certain extent. After I've seen a James Bond film, do you walk around pretending that you're James Bond?
Yes, I dress up like him.
What do you wear?
Bow tie, shirt,
Nice
blazer.
one. I don't dress up like him, but I do pretend that I'm James Bond undercover, and I sort of walk around with my back up against the wall, and I sort of roll about a bit, and I sort of run upstairs but crouching, and I have my fingers in the shape of guns, and then I start shooting people. I still do it now. I'm 33 years old, Omar.
Oh, no.
That's too old. Hey, what age do you think you get old?
About 30, 31.
About 31?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I'm past it then. You're right. That is when you start getting old, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with you, Omar? Why are you bunked off school?
I was, in the morning, I vomited,
Yeah.
and I've just got a really bad sore throat.
But let's be honest, Omar. You could have gone into school, couldn't you?
Maybe.
Yes, here we go. You could have gone into school if you'd have had to, couldn't you?
Well, if I had to, yeah.
Yeah, you've bunked off, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, you've bunked off. Come on, man, don't be shy. You've bunked off. It's fine.
Okay, then.
Good lad. There we go. Omar, anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you.
Hey, listen, call in again. I like you.
Okay.
Cheers, Omar. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a nice lad. He's 9 years old. That's the most sensible conversation I've had all day. Unbelievable. What a nice person. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. David.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, David.
A point of radio etiquette. You can perhaps put me right on this.
Okay.
On Friday, I tried to email you saying, would you like me to email you a picture? Because Tracy calls you.
Oh, now, okay, yes. You're
yeah,
Tracy?
now she doesn't know I'm calling. Now, I don't know if you want it to remain like just something in your imagination or whether you'd actually like a photo.
Now, Tracy, who does Tracy say she looked like?
Well, I phoned you ages back and said she looked sort of vaguely Terry Hatcher. I'm not saying a spit off, but, similar figure,
okay.
Similar hair and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I think you were speaking to her on Friday.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to hear that. And you were talking about that. And
she was flirting with me on Friday.
So I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
embarrassing.
well, I should help you along with this and maybe email you, because you did say, well, she could be kind of mum-to-ish.
And you've tried to email me a picture and it's not come through?
No, it's just not working.
Why is it not working? Because other people email me pictures.
Yes, it was a picture off my phone, and I dragged it onto the computer and said, I wonder if it's because it wasn't a JPEG or something, I don't know, but I tried my best to email it to you and it just would not work.
Right.
So I was looking if you had, if you wanted me to endeavour any further, B, if you had any ideas of how I could get it through to you.
What was the first bit?
Should I still endeavour?
Yeah, I want to see a picture of your missus, of course I do.
I'll try to, man, but I need some help then.
Well, you're asking an idiot to help you, so that's not going to work. I guess haven't you got a picture on a camera?
No, only on a phone camera. So if I could send it off to you as a picture message somehow off the phone, then we'd be sorted.
Well, you might be able to do that.
But I need a number.
Oh, well, the text number, but the text number doesn't take pictures, I don't think.
That's what I was thinking, see? And I just don't think the computer likes my attachment. Because when I send you a Word thing, because you said reply to this, which I did.
You should be able to email it from your phone, though, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I tried that this morning, and then it wanted passwords, and I didn't know what the passwords were off my phone, because I don't email off my phone, because I use the computer to email.
4 zeros, isn't it?
I'll try that then.
Always 4 zeros on the phone, I think.
I tried 1, 2, 3, 4, and it wasn't that. I'll try the 4 zeros.
Try the 4 zeros. That always seems to work for me.
Okay, but I didn't know if it's better to leave it to your imagination.
No.
You would like me to try.
I always like seeing pictures of the listeners, particularly if they are hot. Older women, is she old?
No, 41 just turned.
She's old.
Last weekend.
Yeah, she's old.
And we've done first year of anniversary as well, so, you know.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. Try and send a picture in if you can.
All right, I'll do what I can then.
If anyone knows how to help, then 0870 90 90 973, and they may be able to help you.
Okay, sorted.
Cheers, David. Thanks for that.
Bye.
Persistence. We like that. We admire persistence. And someone who's persistent is Booper, who's back.
I am indeed. I didn't hang up. I was going past Mr. Blair's house, and for some reason he cuts off phone signals every time he drives by there.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's happened to me a few times.
Wow, they've got a jammer outside 10 Downing Street?
Oh, you can't do nothing around there. It's not very nice.
No.
Right, where's Chris?
He's there. Chris, Booper wants you.
Chris?
What?
Need to get in the room.
Chris, come in the room. We've only got a minute and a half, Booper, so this better be worth it.
Chris, run.
God, my eyes are just bleeding. Yes, Chris is here.
Right, now, Ian Lee, take off your headphones.
Right, okay.
Ian Lee, can you still hear me?
Just about, yes.
Right, no, you're not supposed to hear me. Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Chris, put on the headphones.
What is going on here?
Make sure Ian can't hear you.
Yeah?
No, you're winding me up because I know Chris can hear you.
What is wrong, Booper? Are you insane? Well, come on.
No, I'm not insane. You just got to do what I say, that's all.
All right, I'm going to turn... Oh, this is not going to work. Right. I can't hear. Go on, say something.
I can't hear.
All right, Chris,
I
payback.
can't hear. Go on.
Chris?
Yeah?
This is payback.
Right.
Right? Ian, sit down.
You have to sit down.
I'm sitting down. I've just turned all the headphones off. Right, go on.
Yeah?
Sit down, close your eyes, lean back.
Oh, you have to close your eyes and lean back.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Well,
Because
why
you're
not?
going to do something. You're going to do...
Booper says.
Oh, he's
Booper's
not going
an
to do
idiot.
anything
All right.
silly now. Come on, Ian.
No,
Stop
because you're
messing
going to
about.
hit me.
He says he's not going to do anything silly.
I don't believe you.
Why?
Right, go on then.
Quick, Booper.
I'm not going to do anything silly. Come on, Ian. Just play the game.
You got 15 seconds.
Well, hurry up then. Sit down, relax,
I'm doing
and close
it.
your eyes.
He's doing it.
Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, slap him.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. What is... Right, we've run out of time, Booper, so cut him off. Right, he's gone, and we'll have the adverts.
This on the radio.
Wow. Yes, Chris told me what Booper said to him, and Chris knows if he had slapped me, as he was being instructed by a mental, he would have got a kicking that would have taught him a lesson or two, and he would have been suspended without pay over the Christmas period. No one wants that, do they? So, Wendy is in Chelmsford. Good afternoon, Wendy.
Afternoon, Ian. One of my goals in life is to get to the end without any regret.
Yes.
And I'm really sorry that you regretted not snogging all the schoolgirls.
No, hang on. When I was a schoolboy, let's just get that in case there's some kind of thing. When I was a schoolboy, yes.
Well, I'm just waiting for my hubby to come home to
Yeah.
ask him for permission if I ever see you out, if I can snog you. And I'd like to appeal to the ladies of London, and in fact the blokes, to give you a snog if they ever see you. How do you feel about it?
Wow. Well, first of all, how old are you? Let me just get a pen and paper. Hang on. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, and are you a munter?
A munker.
A munter.
I've outgrown my acne. I'm going to start washing my hair regularly.
God damn it, Wendy. You're on. If you see me, and as long as I'm on my own, and as long as, you know... No, you can't... No, that would be inappropriate. I cannot accept that, I'm afraid. But
Okay, but on the question of the restaurants,
Yes.
I thought that was the law. If you didn't fancy paying full whack for it, you didn't have to. If it's not up to standard...
I think that is the law if you have eaten less than half the meal.
Oh, is it?
I think that's how it works. If you've eaten less than half the meal, you can pay what you want. If you've eaten... But you'd have trouble, you know, arguing that in a restaurant. You know, that would be a tough one. But Antoine was right. This place, Pizza Go-Go in St Albans, you can go there, you book a table, and you can pay what you feel the meal is worth.
Okay, and you don't even have to eat the whole half of it?
You can eat whatever you want there.
Okay. And toasties,
Yes.
my favourite is egg mayonnaise and coleslaw.
Oh, you are taking the mick. Egg mayonnaise in a
lovely,
toasty?
It's been an inspiring journey home. I'm going to dig my toaster out now.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to dig mine out. But it's cheese and beans every time.
But eggs give you wind. Do they give you wind? Because on Celebrity Family Fortunes, for the food that gives you wind, it didn't even score. And I'm gobsmacked. Because I'd like to find an adult out there that can eat an egg without wind.
Egg mayonnaise does give me wind, but egg in other form doesn't. I saw a bit of that Celebrity Family Fortunes. It was Vernon What's-His-Face was doing it. And did you see David Dickinson's wife? Wow.
She'd had a couple of whiskies to calm down.
Well, I don't know about that, but what is her skin made of? It's made of a horse's backside, I think. It's the leatheriest thing I've ever seen. Now, I've met them before.
But if it smiles, you can forgive it anything. My dad always said, you can be the prettiest girl in the world, but if you don't smile, you're ugly. So she is stunning.
Well, no, your dad's wrong. Girls that don't smile can still look fit if they're beautiful. your dad's got that wrong. Wendy, thank you very much for that. Steve is in Bolton. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hello, Steve.
What's your opinion on time machine and time travel?
What do you mean, what's my opinion?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I like cheese and beans at my toastie as well.
They're the best, aren't they? Isn't everyone...
You can't go wrong with it.
Everyone's going to be digging out their toasties. I should be having a look. I know exactly where mine is, unless... Oh, actually, it might have got taken away, actually. So
Right, go back to what I said at the first.
Sorry, Steve,
time
yes.
travel.
Yes.
Go on.
What's my opinion on it?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a good idea.
And what would you do if you could do it?
What would I do? What? God, do I have to... Do I have to do both sides of this conversation? Where would I go and what would I see?
Yeah, go on.
I would go to the future.
And whereabouts in the future?
What? Physically? Is it a time machine or a time and space machine?
It's a time machine.
Well, I'd go to the year 2890.
Why?
I bet it'd be fun.
Why?
Well, it'd just be really different from what it is like now.
Why?
Because it'd be in the future.
Why?
Well, because the numbers are higher.
Numbers are higher than what?
No, the numbers are higher than what they are now, so that's why it'll be in the future. So that's why
the
things...
past? Could you not change the past?
I don't... But no, you asked me where I'd go, and I said I'd go to the future. I'm not going to the past.
All right, then. Let's say you can't go to the future.
Oh, right, OK, let's put it into your mess... I nearly swore then. Your messed up parameters. Yes, OK.
And you can only go into the past.
I'd go back 5 minutes ago, and I wouldn't take this phone call.
So what are you doing now?
I'm cutting you off. Michael!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Michael.
Sorry?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello there. I'm all right, yes.
Good. Regarding, is it Booper, his phone call?
Booper, yes.
About the picture of his wife.
Oh, no, hang on, that was David whose wife was...
was it David?
Yeah, Booper was an idiot, David was a nice fellow.
Okay.
Yes.
I took a picture the other day with my mobile phone.
Yeah.
And done what he done, dragged it onto the computer, but it doesn't come up as any file.
Right.
I think it just registers on your phone, that's why you can see it.
Yes.
But what he's got to do is rename it, say sexy wife,
Yeah.
JPG.
And you can just rename it, but that doesn't make it into a JPEG.
It does. It's only because it doesn't know which file it is, because it's come from your phone.
So it has to rename it sexywife.jpg.
Or whatever it's called, the picture.
Can you believe that my phone doesn't have a camera on it?
Doesn't it?
It does not have a camera on it.
Can you not get an upgrade?
Well, no, because I bought this. It's a good phone. I like it. It's one of those Blackberries.
Ah.
But it's a Blackberry that looks like a phone. It doesn't look like a big, wide...
square brick.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. It actually looks like a phone, so it's a nice one.
Yeah.
But it hasn't got a camera, and I kind of miss that.
It's got email.
It's got email, so that's I suppose that's even better in some ways.
It is, yeah.
So he needs to rename it.
He renamed it JPG, and it should work.
Michael, you're a good lad. Thank you very much. Oh. It's Graham.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Graham.
It's a bad day, isn't it?
Not really in the mood to talk to you today, to be honest.
I'm here to help you.
I find that very, very hard to believe. I bet you'll give me some remedy that'll involve me drinking battery acid and then putting a lighted match in my mouth.
I've changed it.
Oh, really?
Stigmatization. You experience stigmatization.
I've never experienced stigmata,
Well,
no.
you're experiencing it now,
Well, no, I haven't, because stigmata is when you get bleeding in your hands.
You said bleeding from the eyes,
I was...
Jesus Christ cried for a second. Blood,
Yeah, no, I was speaking metaphorically.
Have you got faith,
It's a good album, yeah.
I know what's happened,
Yeah.
Last couple of weeks, you've obtained a new lady friend. We don't want to talk about it, we don't want to delve into it.
We don't want to delve into it,
devil,
do we?
The devil,
I'm going out with the devil, am I?
into your soul, the corrupt succubus.
Graham, what has happened to you? What's all this religious nonsense?
That life-changing experience over the weekend.
Yeah.
To the church. There's a lovely young lady there.
Yes, Graham.
And you've got the devil You told me.
Okay, how do I get rid of the devil very quickly before I cut you off for being stupid?
Change your number in properly.
Right, you're an idiot, Graham.
She won't bother you then.
There we go, he's gone. Dennis is on the motorway 25.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine, Dennis. What can I do for you?
Yeah, just to let you know, with regards to that JPEG, you'll probably find that if you just rename it, it won't actually work because it needs to be converted.
This is what I thought it needed to be converted, yes.
Yes, it's stored in a certain way. Now, if it's a Nokia phone or whatever software they're using, what they can do is basically transfer it from the phone to the computer. That should automatically convert it.
Yes.
Definitely don't call it sexy anything, because your gateway LBC probably won't allow it.
Well, we tested the firewall last night, and it does let through things like that.
Does it?
Oh, it was tested quite vigorously, several times.
Oh, I see. Okay, not very secure then.
No.
Because there are all sorts of things through. So the best thing to do is actually highlight the picture on the screen, copy it, and paste it into something like a Word document, and then send it. Or alternatively, you can zip it up and send it that way, but don't send it as a JPEG.
Dennis, you are like Matthew Broderick in the film War Games. You're a computer genius. Thanks very much for that, Dennis. There we go. OK, 0870 9090 973. Breville toasters. Well, toasters of any brand. Do other companies make toasters? Surely it's only Breville, isn't it? The masters of the toaster. Reiki? Scuffing it, really. Seriously. Have you had an experience with Reiki? You've gone, well, yeah, that's changed my life. I'm wishing people Merry Christmas. Has that happened? There's other stuff as well. I tell you, what's wrong with pedestrians? I've had 3 sets of people today just wandering out in front of my car. I'll tell you about that after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Build. OK, 0870 9090 973. First, Merry Christmas. Have you said? I guess I'm the only person that said Merry Christmas so far. That makes it even more pathetic. I said it on Saturday, and it was. I just nudged the button. Sorry, that's what that was. It threw me slightly. I said it on Saturday, and I felt like an idiot for saying it. I was just making conversation. Oh, have a good Christmas. Breville toasters, Reiki. I don't dig this Reiki stuff. I think it's a load of nonsense. And also, what is wrong with pedestrians? Today, I've had 3 people just step out in front of the car. One was these 2 women. I was driving down the street. These 2 women in the distance. One really slowly crossed the road. She wasn't elderly or... she was just dawdling. Just dawdling. And her friend looked and saw me. And she stayed in the middle of the road. And I slowed down. And then this woman slowed down to the point where I had to actually stop. She's walking in the road. I thought, what are you doing? And then about 10 minutes later, in Finchley High Street, traffic's moving slowly, but it's moving. And the lights have changed, so we just started moving. And these 2 businessmen, one in their 50s and one in his late 20s, just walks out in front of the car. And the guy just held his hand up to stop the car. That doesn't work. Holding your hand up doesn't work. You can't just do that and expect the car to stop. Very tempted to knock the man down. I didn't, of course. What I did was I stopped... But at the last minute, because he put his hand out and I was carrying on, and then he stepped in front of me. And so I stopped, and then as they got onto the pavement, I beat the horn and drove off really quickly. That taught them a lesson, too. Don't mess with me. And listen, of course I stopped for people, but the fact that he assumed that just by putting his hand up would stop... And it wasn't as if I was some distance away. There was traffic, you know, I was following the car in front of me. There was a space of about 3 yards. I don't know what a yard is. By the way, that fella sent in a picture of his missus. We can see her bra in the picture. What's going on there? Wow. Yes, Miss Jones. It's kind of a Miss Jones secretary pose, which is, yes. OK. 0870 9090 973. Lorna is in Manor Park.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Lorna.
Merry Christmas.
There we go. Is that the first one you've done?
Yeah, it is, actually.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
I feel...
But you need to be careful, because Christmas is stressful, and that will make you even more tired.
Christmas is stressful. Christmas is... Yeah. Well, the actual Christmas... The Christmas for me is Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day.
Yeah, there's the build-up to it, the shopping and going out and having drinks, and that can make you stressed. So, you're tired, aren't you?
You sound like someone.
Do I?
Keep talking.
Well, I'm going to keep talking. I think you should try, if you haven't tried it before, an aromatherapy massage.
OK.
It's total relaxation. First time you have one, you probably won't relax totally.
Well, hang on a minute, then what's the point of doing it?
Well, because you go back again and you do learn to relax. And once you do, you get the benefits of the essential oils. Lavender's very relaxing.
Lavender's I burn lavender in my bedroom when I can't sleep, and it helps me sleep.
Well, and, you know, none of us totally relax these days. And I think that is one way of just cutting off from everything, your mind as well. So try it and see. And you'll probably have a restful sleep afterwards. But you need to watch the stress. Stress makes you tired.
Yeah, yes, it does. And also, if it's stress tired, then you can't sleep either.
Well, the massage should help you to wind down. They can use oils that are a little bit sedative, so they will help you to wind down.
A nice, do you know what, a massage of any description would be really nice, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work for everybody. All alternative therapies, you have to try them. But if you try it, it might work for you. I know it worked for me. I went through a really bad time.
Yes.
And I didn't believe in alternative therapies.
Well, a lot of it's nonsense, isn't it?
It depends on the therapy.
Reiki is nonsense.
I've never tried Reiki.
No, it's a load of old guff.
But I think that you need to go to a good, recognised therapist. With the aromatherapy, you need someone from the IFA.
Lorna, listen, thank you very much for that. Tallulah.
Come to me. Hello, you.
Excuse me, I won't be doing anything of the sort. Come to you? What?
No, you see, I have, hello, you. All things I do in life have, rock and roll. Acting to things like yoga and Reiki, what you just said, I do it naturally.
It's Johnny. Hello, Johnny. You're right. Sorry, Johnny's just walked in. I've not seen him for a long time. Yes, sorry, carry on.
Johnny.
Tallulah's saying hello, Johnny. He's busy flirting. You've got the same haircut as Action Man has got. That kind of frizzy, if you rub it, it makes your fingers go... Looking good, looking very nice. Sorry, Tallulah, yes, go on.
Hello, darling. But before I continue with that thing, you know what? I live near the tube station. And in the evening, I'm riding a scooter, and in the evening, they all cross that road where I have to turn into. And they all go like in a herd.
Oh, man.
And they don't look at all, and I'm coming, and I'm playing this game to scare them because their mind are somewhere else.
No one stops for bicycles or scooters. People just don't stop. They think, it's only small, we can walk in front of that. I've seen them do it.
Yeah, because they think when they're in a herd, they are immortal.
Yeah.
And I just give them the scare of their lifetime, and I tell you, they wake up.
Can you believe this guy just stepped out in front of the car and he put his hand up, assuming, this driver will be competent enough to stop and will stop. You can't do that.
No, you can't. I'm 100% with you, and I experience it every single day, and they just go for it. And I said, checking if you're immortal again or what.
And then the third one was I was coming up to a zebra crossing, and the traffic was moving, and I checked the zebra crossing, because the road was kind of blocked, so it was difficult to see, so I had to lean forward in my car. I checked the zebra crossing, it was clear, so I made the decision to move over the zebra crossing. As my front wheels touched the black and white paint on the road, some guy on a bike rode across the zebra crossing and pulled out in front of me. And because I had to stop suddenly, he gave me the fingers. What? You can't just pull out... First of all, you shouldn't be riding a bicycle across a zebra crossing, and you just because it's there doesn't mean you can step on it any time. You've got to wait for the traffic to see you and stop.
Did you ever do it? Did you ever do it as a pedestrian, or do you know...
I know listen, I was in the road safety team for my school. I know how crossing the road works. You stand there and you wait for the traffic to stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you say thank you.
And the worst thing is mothers with buggies who push their buggies out thinking that will stop the cars. You can't do that.
Testing it on a child if it makes it.
Anyway, Tallulah, we've only got a minute left now, so what do you want?
Okay, I'm doing a massage every single day on my buttocks, my shoulders, and my legs, and it does the treat. And go under the sunbed.
So how are your buttocks?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. I'm full of energy, never have any headaches, because, there's trapped wind and there's trapped energy, and we're talking in the moment about trapped energy.
I think I've got a lot of trapped energy in my buttocks. A lot. Can I get Chris to knead my buttocks? Chris, would you knead my buttocks?
Yeah.
Yeah? You need my buttocks?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris needs my buttocks.
Lie on the floor and he can sit on your buttocks and move a bit.
Okay, so what, then he needs my buttocks?
he will massage it in a way.
Okay, so Chris needs my buttocks.
Yeah, like
Excellent.
making.
Tallulah, thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90. So, Chris, you need my buttocks?
Yeah, what does that mean again?
Wasn't that a lovely meal?
Yeah. Yeah, party time. I've just bullied Chris into giving me money, getting me chocolate, and then going on the scrounge to get some more money so that we can afford some chocolate. So, plenty. Reiki, toasters. Saying Merry Christmas for the first time, and people, idiots, pedestrians, just walking out in front of my car. Steve is in Brentwood. Good afternoon, Steve.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Steve.
That lady sounded like Cynthia Payne.
Did she?
Yeah, the one going on about the lavender.
I wish I had a clip of her. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Very names of one South London.
I thought she sounded like, well, she sounded a bit like Catherine Tate.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not showbiz like you. I wouldn't know what she sounds like.
Well, yeah, because she's
characters, isn't she?
Yeah, she's got a TV show. That's what I'm talking about, Steve. The old when she does an old woman.
Oh, the old Cockney woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy that. And the other thing is the ostrich people when they cross the road. You're talking about the ones that hold their hands up to make you stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones. I mean, I live in a little market town called Brentwood, and it's just full of old people. It's like Bournemouth near London.
Yeah.
You go across the road, especially Pelican crossings, not the proper crossings, the Pelican crossings, and they just literally look forward, get their head down, and go for it.
Yeah.
And the theory is, if they don't look you in the eye, you ain't there.
It's, it was just there were 3 big incidents today, and I just thought, what is happening? It's political correctness gone mad. It's not, but I just felt
an accident waiting to happen.
We're going to hell in a handcart, Steve. Steve, listen, thank you very much for that. Alison is in the Dartford.
Good afternoon, handsome. Happy New Year.
Oh, crikey. Yes, happy Easter.
Ian, I'm just ringing. Have you seen any of this Cirque du Celebrity on Sky One?
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah, we went to see it live last night.
Oh, you did not, did you?
It was really good.
I saw a bit of one episode, and it was so bad I wanted to see more, and I thought it had finished. Who did you see? What was going on?
Oh, it was hilarious. Last night they were doing all sorts of aerial tricks, but without safety nets and stuff, so there was an element of risk.
But they still have big, massive ropes holding them up, don't they?
Yeah, but no safety nets, no...
Well, but they can't fall, though, because they've got harnesses on.
No harnesses, no nothing.
Oh, OK. Oh, really? OK.
So that gave a fun element to it, so that was quite good.
So what did Zammo do?
He was back in last night, because he got knocked out a couple of weeks ago, but because Sophie Anderson chickened out...
Oh, she bottled it, did she?
Yeah, she bottled it.
I don't trust her.
Back.
I don't trust her.
So she limped on with the aid of one of her helpers.
Oh, right.
So that was the reason she wasn't coming back, was because she'd hurt herself and the doctor told her she can't do it anymore.
Oh, right, but
the crowd really gave her a hard time.
Oh, the crowd did?
Yeah.
What did the crowd start doing? Booing her?
Yeah, big time.
No.
It was hilarious.
So was this on TV live?
Well, they record it sort of about 10 minutes before it goes out. So a little 10-minute segment.
Okay, so if anyone dies, they can...
They can blot it out,
yes. Okay. Oh, well, they'll probably repeat it on Sky 2 or something, so...
Probably, but yeah, it was good.
Did anyone hurt themselves?
No.
Disappointing.
Never mind, Dave.
Yeah, maybe next time.
But no, it was good.
Okay, well, I shall check that out, Alison. Thank you for that.
And I'm off to see David Essex tonight, so...
I'm coming home soon, I'm gonna make you a star, He
is the dog, the man's still got it, he's excellent.
Oh, listen, I'm a big David Essex fan, man, he's fantastic. Have you seen, What That'll Be the Day? Have you seen that film?
I have.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? Him and Ringo just messing around.
Excellent.
We'll have a good time at David Essex.
I certainly will.
Cheers, Alison, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, Chris has nipped off to get some chocolate, so it means I have to do this. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, that lady sounded very much like Cynthia Payne.
OK, but Helen, you may have missed this. I think you may have been on your break. A lady phoned in, and we didn't get any clips of her. That was my fault for being silly. And she really reminded me of someone, and we've had 2... You're the second person now saying Cynthia Payne.
Or is it still the lady with the, MPs?
Yes, she was a madame, I believe, is the technical term.
Well, I'm not the only one then.
OK, thank you for that. Let's try... Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yes, turn your radio off.
I have.
OK, good lad.
Hey, listen, I was driving along the road today and I run someone over.
Right.
He ran over on the zebra crossing and bounced off my windscreen.
Wow. Is he all right?
I don't know.
Wow, OK. I assume we're getting to a punchline, but I couldn't be bothered to get there. Line 5, you're on the wireless. No, they bottled it. Oh, dear me. Have we got an out time, Helen? Is that of interest? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's Del Boy.
Hey, Del Boy.
I've been trying to get hold of you.
Well, you can call me here every day.
Oh, sorry, have you seen Trigger?
Have I seen Trigger? No, I haven't seen Trigger, Del Boy.
Stuff. Listen, I've got some good stuff, mate.
What?
Just a deal for you.
Yeah?
I've got broom handles in, as many as you want.
Right. Where's the brooms?
I'll deliver them to you.
Okay.
I will take them to you. And also, I'm going to chuck in...
What?
They're £3, Ian.
Okay.
£3 ago, yeah?
I don't...
I've got some life-size models of Verinda.
Okay.
And they work by propane gas, Ian.
Oh, right. Nice one, Del Boy. I don't really want any of those things, though.
But they retail up west at about £20.
Right, and how much are you going to sell them to me for?
Ian, I'm not even going to ask you for a tenner.
Well, how much
I'm
are you
not even going to ask you for a £5.
Thank you. You heard this idiot?
Yeah,
Look at Del Boy's trying to sell me stuff.
Found in earlier.
How much are you going to ask me for, then?
It's free, Ian.
Oh, I'll have it, then.
£3.
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you, Del Boy.
Ian?
Yeah, tut indeed. Thanks for the chocolate.
You owe Heather Jingles £5.
Oh, you didn't borrow money off Heather. I am stuffed. You know the interest rate that is I'd rather have not had it. Oh, well. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
What chocolate did you get?
I got a Twix.
Oh, wicked. Is it cold?
Yeah, it is cold. Icy cold.
Oh, damn, I forgot what I was going to ask you now, because I didn't expect to get on.
Okay, never mind. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, you're right, Ian.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Doing a radio show.
Am I? Are you?
Yes.
Really?
Well, yes.
All right, then.
Okay, nice one. Thanks for that. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Thank you. Oh, that fella's gone. Rob is in Chiswick. Hello, Rob.
Hiya. I'm going to be really sad and boring now.
Okay. Okay.
The only crossing a cyclist can cross with a pedestrian is called a toucan crossing.
And which one's a toucan?
A toucan crossing is the traffic light control crossing
Yes.
for pedestrians, which will be the end of a cycle lane crossing a road. That's called a toucan crossing, so toucan cross.
So I was well within my right to knock this idiot down.
Yes and no. He's got no authority to stop you from driving over the crossing.
Okay.
A horse crossing and a pedestrian crossing is a Pegasus crossing.
No, right, I'm making a trick. Sorry, I've got a trick in my mouth. It's not really, is it?
It is, yeah, they're called Pegasus crossings. You get them in places like Hyde Park. And there's a quiz if you want one. How does a blind, deaf person know when to cross at a traffic light controlled pedestrian crossing?
A blind or deaf person?
Yeah.
How do they know when to cross?
Yeah, how do they know when the green man is showing?
A blind, deaf person. Look, Chris is saying with a dog. Well, the dog isn't going to know, is it?
No.
There's going to be some form of notification to the blind, deaf person.
Indeed. I can play yes-no with you if you want.
Is it to do with vibrations?
Yes.
Does the button vibrate?
Not exactly.
Does the little panel with the lights on it vibrate?
No.
Does the floor vibrate?
No.
Because that's what those little raised things for, is for blind people, isn't it?
That's for their sticks to know what the edge of the crossing is.
Blind deaf person. I've got no idea. Go on.
If you go to the button, or the box where you press the button,
Yeah.
where it says wait,
Yeah.
put your hand underneath the box,
Oh.
and there is a cone.
Yeah.
That cone starts turning very slowly when the green man comes on.
And this is on all those crossings?
Should be on all modern crossings.
Rob?
I'm going to sound really sad now. In the last 5 years.
Rob, you're a genius. I should be checking all modern crossings from the last 5 years and feeling as if there's a twirly knob. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee...
You learnt something on the show. Who would have thought? You see. OK, plenty more to go. Don't forget at 6 o'clock, your calls go straight to air. At 5:38, we have the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. And hopefully we'll have a few calls from some of those. So give us a call, 0870 90 90 973. More of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
Available on
to talk about sex every show.
She doesn't call in anymore, does she? 0870 90 90 973. We should be playing catch up now, but if you've just tuned in, you'll pick it up as we go along. Random today, punctuated with a guy talking about Pakistan and about Mr. Tony Blair. That was strange. And other bits and pieces. But you know, it kind of, sort of from now on, sort of anything goes. 0870 90 90 973. Iain at lbc.co.uk is the email address. Yasser!
Hi, Iain.
Hey, Yasser, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, good stuff, man.
Yeah, I phoned. I wasn't even sure I was going to get... I just phoned now. I wasn't even sure I was going to get through, so I want to say thank you to Chris for putting me through so quickly.
And Chris, thank you for putting Yasser through.
You're welcome.
There we go.
The reason I called in today was to clarify something.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not a bad thing.
Okay, well, good. Let's.
So you don't need to get worried or anxious.
Okay, I'm always worried that every time you come on, we seem to be referring to the last phone call. And we should be looking to the future.
I know that, yeah, but we're going to move on. We're going to clear the past to move on to the future.
Yeah, good point. Well made.
The thing is, last time I spoke to you, and I didn't get a chance to say that because I was, when I said I present Triple M, and you let me present Triple M.
Yeah, and you did an excellent job.
Thanks. I think it went quite well, actually. People tried to insult me, but I just took it like a wolf for duck's back, really. I didn't really let it bother me.
You took it very, very well. I thought you were you handled it all excellently.
Thank you. The reason I think you said that, Mr. Hooker said to you that I sent him an email like slagging you off, but I never did that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. I must have.
The only email I sent him was kind of saying, "Can I come to LBC, see how it's done, see how the show's put together?"
Oh, okay.
That's all I said, and I sent you an email saying the same thing. Can I have a look how the show's put together?
Do you know what? I've got an idea.
Yes.
Do I do this now, Chris? We've started. Let's continue. I've got an idea. We're moving to a different slot in the new year.
7 to 10, yes.
Correct.
I'm one of the I'm one of the newsletters. I get the newsletters.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
The new presenter you got as well.
The new people, the old people, people.
2 or something. New slot. I can't remember the guy's name, but new slot, completely new thing. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on. Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. Well, we were thinking the last. Drive time, in inverted commas, a phrase we never used, but the last show in this slot is, I think, on Friday the 22nd of December. I think it's the 22nd.
Okay.
Would you like to come in as a special guest?
Are you serious? Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, fine. We'll sort that out.
You're not pulling my leg, are you?
No, absolutely serious. We're gonna have 1 or 2 special guests, and we'd like you to be a special guest. Helen didn't know that, and she's very excited. Good to see that. I've spoken about it with Chris, and would you like to come in?
Yeah.
Not for all of the show, maybe for an hour or something.
Yeah, but can I have a look at how the show's put together or something, and have even if I'm there, just have a look around, just have a look?
No.
Then I'll be happy with an hour then.
Okay.
Anything's better. I'll be happy with that.
Good. Okay. Well, then it's still quite some time away, but we'll sort that out, and you can come in and hang out for an hour and sit in the studio and do some of the show. We're going to have 1 or 2 other guests on the show as well. I don't know who yet.
Okay.
But so it'll be quite a crowded studio, and yeah, okay, that sounds like fun.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
So you sort that out by email then? Should we before then?
We'll sort that out. We'll sort it out on email, or Chris will give you a call, maybe a week or 2 weeks in advance. So don't expect to hear anything for a while, but maybe 2 weeks before that we'll get in touch.
It's about a month. It's today's the 20th, so we've got about a month.
Got about a month. Yeah.
Okay then. I just want to say thank you very much for this. I didn't really expect you to say yes.
Well, there you go, you see. That
surprised me.
I'm full of surprises.
You're right about that. I better go. You're going to get your correspondent up there. I better go now.
Good lad. Thank you, Yasser.
Thanks, bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's right. One of many surprises and treats in store for the show. I think it's Friday, December the 22nd. It's going to be a corker. It's 5:38, ladies and gentlemen.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
This is Matt from the Heathrow, the carp fishing and UFC correspondent. Here is my update. This weekend hosted UFC 65, Bad Intentions. I've really been looking forward to this event, as it had the rematch between long-time champion Matt Hughes and #1 contender George St. Pierre. On their first meeting, GSP seemed nervous and was beaten by a schoolboy error, assuming, of course, that your average schoolboy knows jiu-jitsu. This time, however, the nerves were gone, and GSP kicked, punched and elbowed his way to a fantastic victory, leaving the French-Canadian absolutely made up. More results later this week.
Yes, Chris. You all right, mate? Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi there. Hello? Hello?
Excellent stuff indeed. Okay. Frog in my throat because I've eaten chocolate. We're getting sent pizza tomorrow. Pizza Go-Go are going to send us a pizza because we phoned them up. That's just genius. Let's phone up Ferrari, Chris, for God's sakes. Not Nick Ferrari. He'll be furious with us. No, let's phone him up. Let's do it.
Ian,
hello?
Can I ask you a question? Can I put 2 requests in?
Yeah, of course you can.
Can we have Anne in Twickenham
Yes?
coming in on the 22nd and Fariba?
Oh, okay.
They'd be my choices.
Okay, Fariba we'll have a word with, and we'll see what we can do. There are 3 potential other people coming in, but we might have to stagger it. But yes, those are excellent ideas. We'll look into that. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be either the greatest show on earth or the biggest mess you've ever seen, which in turn will probably make it the greatest show on earth. Yeah, no, we'll look into that definitely. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be like a party on the wireless. And guess what, London? You're invited. Let's take this one. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Yes, Mr. Lee.
Hello, sir.
Oh, I just want to agree about them imbeciles who've forgotten the Green Cross code.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what, Ian, I'll drive around in my Campbell Date and I'd just love to mow one down for not paying attention.
Well, do you know what I mean? Obviously, I wish no harm on anyone whatsoever,
No, of course,
but...
I mean, if they self-inflicted it upon themselves, then yes.
Oh, the arrogance of this man today to assume that sticking his hand out...
Oh, no, they're the worst!
And do you know what? People say, oh, you're aggressive. I'm not. I'm a pedestrian as well a lot of the time. I know how it works, and I walk...
From when you walk from your house to your car.
Exactly, and but when I'm walking in town, I know... I've driven through town, I've walked through town, I know how to respond to both and how to respect both. But some people are just arrogant and stupid.
I know, and I just think to myself, you know, bring back David Prowse and listen to the old Green Cross code again. Mate.
Good lad, thank you.
Take care, Ian.
Joe, thank you for that. Hayley.
Hello, I listen to you every day, and I'm going to be really, really cheeky and ask if I can come in on the 20th or the 22nd, whenever your last show is.
We'd have to get permission from your mum.
I'm 24.
What?
I'm 24 years old.
Shut up.
I am.
You're about 12.
I live in Langley, which is near Slough, which is just near your mummy.
My mum used to work at Langley Grammar School.
Did she? My little brother went to Langley Grammar School.
Oh, there you go, you see.
Oh, can I come in then? I'm being really cheeky, but I think I deserve it. I've just had a baby like 3 months ago.
You're not bringing the baby in?
No.
Oh, you're gonna leave a 3-month-old baby at home on its own? Terrible.
No, with my mum.
Okay.
She listens every day as well. We think you're absolutely mad, to be honest.
Yes. Well, now listen. I'm going to have to be firm here. I have to say no.
Oh.
I don't want anyone else asking me because we have a plan that is. So I've got to say no. I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm really gutted now.
No, I'm sorry, Hayley. Don't be well. You know, don't be gutted.
Oh, you've ruined my day.
I'm not ruined.
I'm only joking. I can still keep listening, but
all right.
I really wanted to come in.
Hayley, I'm really sorry, but I have to be firm. Anthony.
Yeah, hi there.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, I was the guy who stuck my hand out to help myself cross the road.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I was in a rush, I'm afraid, so that's the reason why I did that.
But you could have got...
I think it was you, but it was this morning. Well, not this morning, this afternoon.
And where was it?
On Finchley Road.
And who were you with?
I was with my bird, actually.
Yeah, no, it wasn't you. It was 2 fellas. It wasn't you. What a crazy, half-assed attempt at a prank phone call. Yes, line 4, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Yeah. I just want to talk about Lisboa, Patisserie, Gold Hall Road. Do you know it at all?
No, I don't know it. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. We've only got 10 seconds.
All right, very quickly. I think on your Friday show you have to bring in Graham.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
It will be the funniest thing I've ever heard on the wireless.
Graham's not coming in the studio, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Please.
No, sorry, that's definitely not happening at all.
If the thought of getting ready for Christmas seems all...
Explode, I think. OK. Triple M, 6 o'clock, your call's going straight to air. Until then, 0870 9090973. Reiki, toasters, saying Merry Christmas, idiot pedestrians... God almighty. But I'm a pedestrian, so I can say that. There are stupid people crossing the road. Mark's in the Billericay. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine. What are you speaking on? A box or something?
No, I'm speaking on the, Bluetooth.
OK, go on then.
So, excuse the noise. But no, I was listening to your show early on about obviously people on the crossing.
Yes.
Now, when I started to drive in the 70s, I was always told if someone puts a foot onto the crossing, you're liable and due to stop for that person. But it seems that over the years, people just think that they can just walk straight onto the crossing and they have all the rights in the world to just cross the crossing.
That's the annoying thing. Of course, you know, you approach... You should, as a driver, slow down as you approach a crossing and be aware of people there. But if you can't just step out when the car's going over a crossing and expect it to stop. And another thing that annoys me, I've mentioned this before, is people that stand by the zebra crossing but they don't want to cross. Have you seen that?
I drive through Billericay most mornings and there's a school there, big school, secondary school, and there's teams of kids crossing this crossing, and they stand by the crossing waiting for their friends coming out of the sweet shop or whatnot.
Little
you
sods.
slow down, you look at them, and are you going to cross? The last minute they look at you and just walk straight out.
Bring back the birch. Seriously. Or something like that. Joe.
Ian, how are you?
I'm good.
Listen, I reckon that last show on the 22nd is going to be sort of like the end of an era, isn't it, really?
Well, the thing is, what it is 22nd, then I'm taking 2 weeks off, and then we start the new slot. So,
I really enjoy listening to you coming home from work, and I'm going to miss you, because, I won't be driving. Anyway, the point is...
Yes, you'll have Paul Ross, though, who's very good.
No, I don't care about Paul Ross. Listen, you've got to have Verinda. Verinda's got to be on that last show.
You reckon?
I'll bribe you. I'll buy you Twix. Giant Twix.
No, right, listen, this is... Can we leave this to rest, OK? Chris and I have a plan. Well, I've got a plan, and I've told Chris it, and he's going along with it, as is wont. We have a plan, and just trust us. We've given you 15 months of... As I say, brilliant radio, but that's a lie. We've given you 15 months of,
Semi.
Excuse me? Really? For a whole 15 months? No wonder you're so tired now. Just trust us. It's going to be, it's going to be good. That's what I was going to say. Sean is in the Muswell Hill.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Sean. I'm good.
Ian, you know, with this bus strike,
Yes.
it's such a pain in the arse, and the traffic is horrendous in North London.
Is it a nightmare, the traffic?
It's a nightmare. Why can't we use the bus lane, seeing as they're striking?
Well, this is the thing. You'd think we'd be able to.
I bet they give me £100 fine, though.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. That is out of order. But, yes. I don't... What are they striking for? Money? What money do they? Or?
Yeah, want more money, yeah.
Well, fair play. Do you know, I'm a big fan of the buses. I must admit, I do like using them.
Yeah.
Give them what they want. Go on.
You reckon?
Yeah, go on, give them what they
Well,
want.
I reckon they should give us what we want and allow us to use the bus lanes when they can't be asked to get out of bed and drive their buses.
Sean, I'll have a word with Ken Livingstone and see what we can sort out for you. James, we don't know where you are. The Bath, it could be. James? James?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Hiya. First time caller.
Oh, OK.
I'd just like to speak about these donuts who like to walk out in front of you.
Come on, bring it on.
Well, I'm a taxi driver.
Thought so.
And they do it all day long, basically.
Yeah.
I bet it's the suits who've done it to you, isn't it?
Sorry?
I bet it was the guys. They was in suits, weren't they?
They were in suits, yes.
Yeah, of course they was. They always are.
Yeah, there's a real arrogance about them.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes.
But it is worse for cyclists and people on scooters, because you think, because it's smaller, you can just step out in front of that, and it's, you know...
Yeah, well, they step out in front of the taxi all the time.
Well, but you fair play, you taxis do take the mick a bit, though, sometimes.
In what way?
I saw a brilliant cabbie the other day. You know, what's the rule? Is if you see someone flagging you down, you have to stop for them. Is that the rule?
that interval.
This guy obviously saw these people flagging him down, but he didn't want to pick them up, so he just he looked the other. I saw him. He looked the other way in his cab and drove on. It was genius. You got to respect that. I thought that was quite cool.
That's genius. They always do, especially the old boys.
Yeah, James. Listen, thank you for that. Got to move on. Nadia.
Hello.
Hello, Nadia.
I wanted to talk to you about, you were talking about names on Friday and how people don't pass on, like, the Asian names or...
Yeah, the Western names, and I'm using these terms very loosely, go over to Asian communities, but the names don't come back the other way.
Yes. Well, I think the reason is because usually most of the Asian names are... they name the children because of the meaning,
right.
And it sort of like comes from religion, but I think it's culture as well.
Yes.
So that's why you will find most Asian people will like to know the meaning before they name their children. Although my name doesn't mean anything, so...
Nadia, no, it doesn't...
Well, not from my culture anyway.
I once was told a joke. I did a gig for an Islamic... I think it was an Islamic youth organisation years ago. Years and years ago. And they told me a joke that I think was offensive, and the punchline of the joke was, Nadia. So, I don't know if I've just said something rude, but that was the punchline of... It was, what do you call a woman... It might be really rude. It was, what do you call a woman who does such and such? Nadia. And I don't know what that means. If anyone can explain it to me...
Well, the only thing I can think of is the Big Brother Nadia.
No, it was before that. This was like about 10 years ago. I think it was... Can we just take line 5 very quickly? Hang on a second.
Yeah,
hang on a second. Let's. Line 5. Do you get that joke?
What joke?
Nadia.
I just came in now. I didn't want to listen to the show.
Oh. Brilliant.
This guy's brilliant.
No, he's not. He's an idiot. Don't encourage him.
He's brilliant.
I just came in from watching Casino Royale.
Oh, yeah, is it any good? Actually, I don't care what you think. Nadia, I've got to go. Hopefully someone will explain the joke.
All right, then, brilliant. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
This is an announcement from the chairman of...
I'm going to rattle through these. Emeka.
Well, hi. You're doing a good job. I listen to you on my way home every day, and it's a good laugh.
Thank you.
Good job. Now, listen, I just want to pass a comment on how some of the policemen feel about pedestrian crossing.
Okay.
In 1993, I got stopped by the police, right?
Yep.
I was driving, that's in Borough, in front of the university there.
Speed it up.
There's this island in the middle of the road.
Yes.
And this pedestrian was coming from the right-hand side.
Come on.
And you're supposed to get to the middle.
Yes.
And then negotiate the traffic before you
Okay.
carry on.
Yes, right? Quickly.
Right? Now, the guy was coming on the other side of the road,
okay,
and I went through this side, and the police flashed me and stopped me because they were behind me, and they said, why didn't I stop? And I said, the highway code says you don't have to stop because the pedestrian can get to the middle and negotiate.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, they let me off and asked me to do a producer. I mean, it's stupid for somebody to step on the road when the vehicle hasn't stopped them, you know.
Emeka,
contribution. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello?
I just wanted to talk about the Nadia joke.
Is it rude?
I don't actually know what he's asking, but Nadia could mean na means no,
right,
and dia means to give. So it could be rude. Like, what do you call a woman who doesn't give you something rude?
It was something like that. What do you call a woman who doesn't sleep with you, or something like that, Nadia?
Yeah.
Would that make sense?
No, and dia means to give.
There we go. Excellent stuff. If you missed the show, it sounded like this. Oh, can I say well done? Congratulations on using the word malady. Good word. It doesn't get used very often. I'm going to start a band. I'm going to call them Malady. Chris, would you need my buttocks?
Yeah?
Yeah? You need my buttocks? What could be more fun than that?
Genius.
A pony and a monkey. A monkey riding a pony. A monkey dressed as a jockey riding a pony. That would be more fun. Whoa! Leave that chakra point alone, mister. That's private.
If it smiles, you can forgive it anything. My dad always said, you can be the prettiest girl in the world, but if you don't smile, you're ugly.
What's he
How come Mr. Downing Street is floating around there trying to assist all in
Who's that? Who's Mr. Downing Street? Get Adrian Owen to lick your chakras clean.
Left or right?
Rob is in Chiswick. Hello, Rob.
Hiya. I'm going to be really sad and boring now.
Okay. Okay. The Reiki interferes with your radio?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So Adrian Allen touching my chakras was creating the disturbance that meant you couldn't listen on the wireless. But now I'm actually feeling like I want to just cut the tips of my fingers off and let the blood just run out slowly until I drain. That was good, wasn't it? Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello. My name's Rox from Mitcham.
Hello, Rox. We've only got 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I'd like to be called to have a chat tomorrow about 8 o'clock. If I'll give you my phone number, could you phone me up and let me know that I can be introduced?
What, on the radio?
Yeah, because every time I phone up to have a little chat, you know, I miss out.
Well, I tell you what, we'll see what we can do, but I can't promise anything. OK, Rox?
On FM. On DAB.
OK, don't get too used to it. When we're doing this in the new year. 0870 90 90973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Calls go straight to air. Works like this. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Good afternoon. I've got 44,000 questions. Number 1, how many calls did you get in altogether in the show last night?
Last night we had calls in, not calls we answered, but calls that got through to the switchboard. It was about 1,100.
Wow, it's
Yes.
normally only about 800, I think.
Something like that, yes. It was. Maybe it's because we've been away for a couple of weeks that there was a big increase.
And partly because I did it 102 times as well.
That could be it, yes.
Question 2, will we see the Yoko Ono Soho photos?
Who knows?
Question 3, who lives in a mortgage?
Have you really got 44,000 questions?
Yes.
Then I'm going to have to cut you off.
Oh.
Yes. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I wish I was a spaceman, fastest guy alive. I'd fly across the universe on Fireball XL5.
I will call you up, and you are a prat. Come and see me if you are scared. I'm sexy, beautiful, and cute, says Emma. What does that mean? There was a good email, from Paul. Ian, who actually gives a monkeys about this rubbish Russian spy. He should have been a bit better at his job. Now he's been poisoned, everyone knows his name, what he looks like, and the hitman even knows which hospital he's in. Good point. Very good point. Tang, you're on the wireless.
Yes, bro.
Hello!
How's it going?
Yes, who is this?
I'm getting married.
Oh, really?
Yeah, next summer.
Nice one.
Do you want to come?
I'm busy then.
All right. I just wanted to say, Verinda, you're not invited. He knows why.
Oh, why is Verinda not invited? This is who are you marrying, Arab?
I'm not saying her name.
Well, say her name.
She's
famous. You're not... Shut up, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Lindsay Lohan?
No, fitter than that.
I'm
eating some dinner, sorry.
What are you eating?
And some Rooster's chicken.
Oh, nice one. Any good?
No, it's disgusting.
Okay. That's your own personal opinion, of course.
Yeah, it's a bad batch.
Okay. Well, no, right, so who are you marrying?
I can't say her name, but he knows he's not invited because he tried to get off with her.
Oh, well, that's low when that happens.
And I found out today, she told me.
Right, okay, well, that's good.
Verinda, you backstabbed me, and I'm never going to forgive you.
Well,
I've forgiven you for last night.
Well, he's not called in, so I'm guessing he doesn't care.
I've forgiven you for last night.
I've not forgiven you for last night. You were very, very naughty. He's put the phone down. Well, that's a first, isn't it? First time Arab has hung up on me. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Righto. I was just going back a little bit, 20 minutes odd, talking about pedestrians and the whatever it's called, the traffic light things.
Yeah.
I want to know, when they was talking...
Turn your radio off, come on.
Hello?
Turn your radio off.
When you were talking about the blind people with the dog, how does the blind person tell the dog where it wants to go, where the person wants to go?
That's a very good question. I don't understand how guide dogs work, and I've watched guide dogs on a few times, and I've seen them, for some reason, near me. I think they train guide dogs, because you see sighted people training guide dogs.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how it works, or how... I've got no idea. That's an excellent question.
Yeah, because I've always wondered, I mean, how do they how do you tell the guide dog that you want to cross at the traffic lights, and how does the blind person know that they're at the traffic lights? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, they know the blind person knows that the traffic lights because they've got raised little stones.
Yeah, they know that.
But yeah, how do you say to the guide dog, right? Today we're going to go to the shops. We're going to go to the shops. Yeah, go to Tesco's. Then I want to go to Smith's, and then we're going to nip into the newsagents. Then we're going home.
Precisely.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe someone will give us a call, or maybe someone will phone up and make a slightly offensive joke about it. I don't know. Both of those things are possible. 0870 9090 973. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. Firstly, just about the oh gosh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Oh well. Anyway, I was listening to the devil himself, Mr. Gorn, the other day.
Yes.
And why does everyone want him to be Prime Minister? I really don't understand.
Who does? A bunch of right-wing idiots do, that's all.
I know. I mean, I rang up and I did ring up and wanted to say something, and it's just blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay.
And you get about 20 seconds with Gorn, and then you get cut off, which is one of the problems with his show. There's nothing wrong with listening to right-wing radio and hearing people have a good argument, but you only get about 30 seconds on his show, so it's slightly disappointing. A good argument never brews.
And then he started going on about how he's the greatest talk radio presenter in the world.
Oh,
and he said, I went to Coventry, blah, 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 and I'm the greatest, and that's what, and I'm just like...
Don't let him upset you. He's just an idiot. Thank you for that. He's just an idiot, and he's people like him, but he's no good. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi there. I'm a lorry driver. My name's Raj from Forest Gate.
Hey, Raj.
And the problem I have is with pedestrians who stand right on the very edge of a curb, waiting to cross, like it's some sort of start-finish line. And I have to swerve because my wing mirrors are quite wide. And they can easily smash these people in their faces.
Well, now, hang on a second. I've got to say, if they're on the pavement...
Go on.
If they're on the pavement, then that's all right, isn't it?
Well, I'm on the road, so that's all right, is it? So I can smash their faces in. And
No, but surely a pedestrian... No, I'm going to stick up for the pedestrian on this side.
No, go on.
If they're standing on the pavement, then that's what they're allowed to do. You, as the driver of the vehicle, have to ensure that your vehicle is completely on the road. And
wheels are on the road.
No, your vehicle, not just the four wheels. And if you've got bits at the side that are overhanging, it's your responsibility to make sure that they stay within the boundaries of the road.
Swerve out the way, but...
Well, then there you go. Everyone's happy. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
What would you pick, or a shovel?
Sorry?
What would you pick, or a shovel?
Right, turn your radio off.
What would you pick, or a shovel?
A shovel.
What would you pick? What would you be, or a wasp?
A wasp.
What's the difference between a tyre and 365 condoms?
I've got no idea.
One's a good year, one's a bloody good year.
All right, yeah, thank you. If he'd have had half a dozen of those first ones, that would be genius. I like him. He's very funny. He does excellent calls. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Good lad. OK, well, let's have a breather there for a moment, shall we? 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Quite a good start to Monday's Triple M, which is nice. We're not having obnoxious, sweary women calling in, so that's a bonus. We'll take more of your calls straight to air after we've had some of this.
I think you know why I've called you in here, Jones.
Do you know how much you mean to me? Weekend mornings with my tea, will you keep me company? I hope you will stay forever here. A change of slots is what I feared, but I'm glad for now that it's the same next year. Bill Buckley, you're all that I see, even though you're not on telly, listening intently on the radio. LBC.
So Chris, let me get this straight. You snuck into the toilets here at LBC and you caught Bill Buckley singing that in the cubicle and you recorded it?
Correct.
So he doesn't know you've got that?
No.
Fantastic. OK, 08709090973, calls going straight to air. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yes, the Verinda impersonator.
Hey, Verinda impersonator.
Are you not going to have me as a guest?
No, we're not. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, you should forgive me for last night because I didn't know you didn't like it like that.
Excuse me?
Hello?
Who's that?
It's Verinda.
I can't believe it.
Oh.
I found out today.
That what?
What you done?
Done what?
You tried to get hold of her.
Yeah, I slept with her.
You what?
I slept with her. It was good, man.
How could you do that to me?
Yes, I think you boys should discuss this in private, OK? This isn't the sort of stuff that should be discussed in a public forum. Line 8, you're on the wireless. Lonnie Donegan.
Mumbles. Hey, Mumbles. Oh, what is this? You get your chicken at the station?
Ticket. Get your ticket at the station.
Oh, get your ticket.
Gee whiz, try not to interrupt me, huh? A, B, C, W, X, Y, Z. The cat's in the cupboard, but they don't see me.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The A, B, C, W, X, Y, Z with the cats in the cupboard. I don't know. What has the A, B, C got to do with the cat in the cupboard?
What's got nothing to do with it?
I know. Is it a social significance?
Lovely, thank you very much for that. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Did you see Barry from Watford on the TV?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah.
I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
It was good, wasn't he? With the computer game thing.
Yeah, that was the one. I don't know if he's on again. I'll keep watching it, see if I can see him again.
I think he may be on this week.
Oh, brilliant. I'll keep watching it.
Good lad, well done. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
yes, how are you feeling now?
I'm all right. I've got to go out after this and do something. So I won't get home till about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, what you said when you came on air was exactly how I felt this morning. And I had been a bit sick during the night, but I never felt so totally listless, tired, just unable to get up.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
And like you, even now, I could put my head down on the pillow, of course, and sort of drop off at the drop of a hat. But I'm so glad that other people were feeling like that today. I thought it was just me.
Don't worry, there are lots of us feeling like it. I don't know what it is. Maybe we've
been... growing club, isn't it?
Maybe we've been poisoned like this Russian spy. Perhaps there's something going on there.
Oh, well, good luck later tonight, anyway.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference where you are. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Thank you very much.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. That was nice, wasn't it? Enjoyed that. Yes, line 2.
Oh, I scream. You scream. Everybody scream.
Jesus. Thank you. Why is that the big thing, to hold a note for a long time? 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Shams.
Hey, Shams.
Hi. What's the real reason why you've been moving? You've moved slots.
Oh,
because
well,
you weren't getting the viewers.
No, I wasn't getting any viewers at all. That's the thing. I get no viewers on this show. Can you believe that? Decisions get made and things happen. It's all groovy. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hot soup, no more chuck eyes.
Is that the Chuck Ice Man resigning? We will not let it happen. Where should we go to now? Let's go to line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hey, Muppet! Why did you rejected my son?
Arab,
he wanted to be your best guest for a day or two.
Oh,
and
shut up, man!
All the goodness.
Shut the hell up! Shut up!
Meka keruro mante merke ha hai merke ha. Only mante merke ha.
Right, what happened there? Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, Ian, it's Clive.
Hello, Clive.
Hi. Listen, has he gone yet?
Is he what?
Has he gone yet? Has he gone off my radio show yet?
Is this Clive Bull?
Yeah. How are you, mate? You all right?
Of course you're on 8 till 12 tonight.
Yeah. Only only I think the rest of me, mate. There's an imposter been there for at least the last sort of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sound like how I remember. Maybe it's just because you're on the phone. People do sound different on the phone.
I've been hitting the bottle a bit, mate.
Oh.
I've been having a little drink.
Okay, lovely. Well, a little bit mumbly there, Clive, but good effort. What? What happened there? Well, I'll see Clive after the show and I'll ask him what he was saying because it's obviously a bad line. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Yes, hello, Mr. Lee.
Oh.
Slagging me off again today, where are you?
You're rubbish, Sean, that's why. 5, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, is the answer Ghostbusters 2?
Ah-ha-ha! Good effort. No, it's not, I'm afraid. Do try again, though, won't you?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Good effort there. Well done. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi, this is Gary from Dartford, you know.
Yeah.
I've been getting reports that Barry from Watford has been making impressions of me.
I don't think he has. I did the Ghostbusters 2 again this weekend on one of these game channels, bless you. And they got really knocked off with me, and they cut me off the second time I phoned up and said on air, don't phone us again. Hang on, you're getting 75 pence every time I call. You can't say that to me. Oh, that's made my day. Thank you for that, whoever that was. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Ego!
Oh. It feels a lot of radio time. But is it entertaining? No, it's not. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
My wings are like a shield of steel!
Okay. 6, you're on the wireless. No, you bottled it. That's fine. 4, you're on the wireless. I think that was Queen. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes?
How you doing?
I'm all right, yes.
Listen, I've got a question for you, and hopefully you can either prove me right or prove me wrong.
So, 0870 9090 97377. Should we have Bill Buckley's song again? It was so nice. Let's have some of this.
Bill, do you know how much you mean to me? Weekend mornings with my tea. Bill, you keep me company. I hope you will stay forever here.
I'm going to learn this. I'm going to learn the words.
A change of slots is what I feared, but I'm glad for now that it's the same next year. Bill Buckley, you're all that I see, even though you're not on telly, listening intently on the radio.
That's
LBC.
That's my favourite bit. That's my favourite bit of the whole thing. Let's have a go. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Lord Norman Porter ought to have bought 44 awkwardly morbid horses in August in Ormskirk.
Oh, God. And let's have line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. There's this website called Access for Blind, which might have the reasons that, you know, the answer to the question you were asking earlier.
About the guide dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that'd be useful.
I'll have a look. Thank you very much for that. And the final word of the day goes to line 6. You're on the wireless.
I strike like thunderbolt.
Okay, good. Oh, that's a nice note to end on. Okay, so the evening is Clive Bull at 8 o'clock. Before that, big quiz at 7. Nightly news coming up next, and I shall see you tomorrow at 3, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
This show is completely... If Iain Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean it. If Iain Lee starts to irritate you, then please switch off. Dear